baby. I miss y'all so much. We've been so far apart on these other episodes. And now we're together.
I know. Pretty unhappy.
I'm so excited, guys.
Hi, Stellan.
Can't hold me back.
Hey, Frieza would be a good pick for me, but Frieza too petty. Like Frieza's too racist. Like
Frieza's very racist.
The monkeys, yeah.
Hello, monkeys.
Hello, monkeys. I can't.
Very racist, man.
I can't get down with that. Where's your phone?
Oh, yeah.
If y'all need a refill during the episode, we will gladly refill.
Thank you, Cameron.
It does.
Y'all see Cameron's butt? It just walked by. That's a nice butt right there.
Oh.
Smells like scam.
Scam? Yo, the disrespect. I'm here for that. I like
I've
that.
definitely done voodoo on people before. Not recently, actually.
You done what? I thought she said I boo-booed on people.
Oh, that's your. You're next.
You've never done that.
No, that's gross.
Scat? So you can say scat on here, but a little side boob is all.
The level, Khleo. Scats, not. Y'all are wild. That's wild.
That was a great way to bring it like that. What's the level?
Yeah. That's true. Oh, because I'm a lady.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
What up, y'all?
What'd you do to my jacket?
What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
Put some lashes in there so you can get strong.
Man, that's cold.
I put some lashes.
That's cold.
Oh, you're getting in trouble. It's gonna be like 2 years.
All right, y'all, on the lives. We're about to get started in a second. It's about to be lit. Like I said before, make sure if you want to see the full experience and want us to interact with you in the comments, that you go over to the How to Nerd YouTube channel, How to Nerd Podcast YouTube channel. We're about to be live any second. Are we live yet?
We're live. It's youtube.com.
Brennon, talk to that camera.
Hey, no, I was telling these people over here.
Yeah. He's telling the people. We live.
Okay, so we're live. So y'all ready to get started?
Yes.
Hold on, just a second.
So they can
Oh, you-
So I want you to see the comments. So give me a second.
I'll be getting big.
Fine, we're gonna wait for y'all in the comments.
Yeah, we're waiting for people to pull up too. So keep telling them to pull up.
So are we on the
Hey,
wide?
y'all
Just
pull
you want to just stay on the wide
Do
cam?
you want me to just roll just so we have all
What's
this?
up, y'all?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
With you.
Oh, hello.
Sorry.
So we're here for the How to Nerd podcast. We're live, but you can also go check us out on How to Nerd podcast. I'm gonna put it in here.
You could probably put it in the corner over there too.
Why I gotta go in the corner?
Because you didn't have a stand that can go from the ground like everybody else, and you were late.
Ooh. Ooh, we are rolling. I got that on film.
Wow.
That was from deep within. I will not be accused.
There is. I like to.
Something happened.
I'll tell you all right now. I really, really, really wish that you were wearing his jacket the way that he's wearing his jacket.
That's how I put it on her.
You placed it upon
Hey, bro, we gotta watch that phrasing.
me.
Yo, we gotta.
Yeah, he did. I won't touch y'all no more. Are you people?
I miss the. I miss the. I miss the world, you guys. I miss the world where we were really far away from Roxy and she couldn't reach us with those King Kong hands.
That's racist.
How's that racist?
I'm the monkey.
Yeah.
Whoa, y'all heard it here. We've been canceled. I've been fucking waiting.
You act like I'm not black.
I swear to God, I'll be
We ain't gonna promote our movie coming out this weekend.
Wait, what movie? Oh, yo, yeah. Like,
racism?
shout out to Roxy, man. You teamed up with Godzilla, I heard.
I was gonna say something real crazy, but I won't because we're live. We're live. I wish this could be edited, but it can't. Whoa, Brennon, relax. Get a hold of your mic.
It's blurry over there at Amir's room too.
Because we're doing so many. Yeah, we're streaming 4 phones and 2 YouTubes at the same time. But it's whatever.
Yeah. And then send them to the YouTube.
It might.
No, hey guys on the YouTube, can you guys hear us clearly though? That's what's important. Okay, if you guys can hear us fine, that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? What? I ain't trying to see these titties. Y'all being saved. Y'all are being saved right now.
Hey, who
you
ain't
don't
trying
have to see us.
That's crazy. These
All right,
titties
cool. They
have
said they
gotten us
can
a
hear.
lot of views.
Perfect. Thank you guys.
We gonna lie?
Are y'all ready to do
That's
this?
crazy. I know we lied here. I'm so excited for this. This feels too. Can you help me?
What's going on?
It's too close to my face. Shut up. This feels familiar. Sorry, Janelle. I couldn't. I was gonna not.
Is that high enough?
Hey, Brennan, you got.
Tap it on her forehead.
That's okay. So that's all of this is okay.
That
But
work?
a little side move.
Does that work?
Yeah. Yeah. So please come over to YouTube.
Oh man. But I'm really excited, guys. So all right. Welcome, guys. This is the How to Nerd podcast. I am one of your hosts, Brennon Edwards. Super happy to be here. This is the first live we're doing. We have these two other wonderful hosts. Who are you?
I'm Roxxy Haze. Was that two?
Nigga. Okay.
What do you want from me?
All right. Sir.
Go by the name of Khleo Thomas,
AKA Mr. Slick Living.
AKA.
Slick James.
AKA.
Slickalodian.
Cle-
Slick at night.
Cleodor.
Slicker than your average. Slick. Slef boy or Clee.
Cleodor.
Cleodor. Contract Clee. Slick. I hate Slick Cannon. Yeah, Slick. Ooh, I like Slick and Morty. I like Slick and Morty.
Cool. Yeah, we live, baby.
How to nerd,
And
man.
we live.
We live, man. And
Why I keep
today's
doing these jazz
today's a
hands?
really fancy, special, awesome episode because it comes out of it's born out of tragedy, but we're gonna celebrate the triumph of Akira Toriyama. And if you don't know who that is, we'll get into that in a little bit. But I want to say first and foremost, this is our finale of season number 1. It has been a real wild ride. We started off with me and Roxy not knowing what we're doing. Oh, we're doing that?
No, I
Okay,
didn't
she
want
scares
to.
me. Like your touching is always like borderline something much worse.
Could be.
Good. Some people just want to see the world burn, you know?
I really do.
Yeah.
She's openly admitted it
Yeah.
several times.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just oh, is Cleo's mic on? Oh, it's not plugged in.
We just was talking in the mind. That sounds crazy.
Boom.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. We're back.
Hey,
Should we
we're
do that intro
back.
again? Slicker than
Then
your
you're-
average.
All right, we're gonna do that again real quick just because we couldn't hear Khleo.
Yes.
Welcome to the How to Nerd podcast. I am one of your amazing hosts, Brennon Edwards.
Mhm.
This is
Roxy Haze. That do better.
It was there.
that was
Okay.
that
It
was
was-
fine.
that was fine.
And,
Okay.
and then we have
Yeah, Khleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living, aka Slick James.
Slick James.
Slick and your average. Slick and
Slickalodian.
Morty.
Slick
Chef Boy
at
Clee.
night.
Yep.
Slick.
Slick Nickelodeon.
Slick
Like it.
Cannon.
Cleodor.
Ah, I hate it.
Contract Clee.
I love that one.
Are we allowed to say the Z one?
You can.
0.
0.
That stays forever, baby.
I love it.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
All right, cool. So today, if you guys don't know who Akira Toriyama is, we're going to be nerding out on him. But before we get into that, we always do the same thing is before we get into that, even before we get into that, I'm sorry, I gotta do the whole intro because we didn't have Cleodor here. I really like that name,
It's
bro.
so adorable.
It's today. We're gonna have some big announcements at the end of the episode. Also, today is our season finale of season 1. So we're
Yay.
really excited. And before we get into the topic of Akira Toriyama, we want to talk about what we're nerding out on right now. So, Khleo, you mind leading us off? What are you nerding off on right now?
I jumped back into House of Dragons because I know the season 2 is coming out. So
it
I
is.
started
When's it coming out?
in June.
Really?
Yeah. So season
Okay.
2 of House of Dragons is on the way. So I just wanted to see all the wild stuff that happened in the first season. And I totally forgot how incestual it was. There's a lot of incest.
It was.
Well, yeah, I
a
mean,
little
that's-
too much incest. A little
Okay.
too much. A
All
little
right.
too much. Just a little too much
Just
for my part. You know?
Poquito.
Scotch too much.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, but other than that, just getting excited for that, and I need to hurry up and get into this X-Men. Is it
Oh.
97?
Did you watch it yet?
I've been hearing great
Didn't I
things.
call-
everyone?
Didn't I tell you about
You
it?
told me, but everyone's so excited.
Have
about
I ever
it.
led you astray?
Everybody's
No.
saying
All
it's
I'm
one
saying
of
is
the best
everyone
things
said it's
ever.
great.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
Cyclops
either.
throws hands.
I-
He's
Yeah,
never
I've seen
thrown
some
hands
clips.
before.
I've seen a lot of clips.
Cyclops throws hands. I've been
Yeah.
waiting for this.
I
I'm
get
so
it.
sorry.
He deserves that.
Yeah.
he does.
He be getting played out.
Man,
does.
this is not. He's not gonna get played out in this one. Like the way they started off with him, I'm like, yes, thank you. He has deserved this for years.
I feel like they're gonna mess around and screw it up only because they gave us such a great X-Men animated thing. Now here we go again. Once they roll out that live action one, everyone's gonna be like, why couldn't it be like the one that 97 one?
All I'm
You
saying
guys gonna
is
get pissed.
the only word I'm gonna
Mm.
say to you is Genosha.
I know. Yeah. Okay. I know that.
That's it. That's
Okay.
all I'm gonna say. Watch the
Okay.
show, damn it.
All right. I'll be in.
Roxy, what you nerding out on?
Your faces just be funny. So I'm nerding out on several things at the
I
moment.
do not like Roxy.
So I've been which one do you want? You want the anime stuff I'm nerding out on, or just like the
an
life
answer.
stuff?
Just an answer.
I'd really
Just an
prefer that we
answer.
move
An
on,
answer would be
actually, but
great.
you pick whatever.
So right now I've been making smoothies lately.
Okay, what
I've
kind of
been
smoothie?
making smoothies, and I've been researching how you properly layer smoothies. I've been deep diving smoothies and like
So what's the
flavors.
thing that was surprising about that?
You know, the ice not supposed to go on the bottom.
When you say the bottom, you mean the part that mixes?
Yeah, the ice goes at the top. Yeah, it's like the layering. So it's like the liquid at the bottom, then the protein, then the fruits and vegetables and stuff, and then the ice at the top.
So the mixer is the bottom with the liquid.
Yeah,
and
the
top
liquid's
is...
at the bottom.
Okay.
And it does affect the taste.
Has anybody else ever been less interested in something that we talked about on this show?
Hey, so no, love a good smoothie. Thank you. Layers. Thank you. No, super.
Isn't that a
casual.
parfait?
No. When you don't mix it, it technically is.
And just that'll give us a quick semi break. We have a bunch of Instagram and TikTok lives up over here in the corner. I'm gonna acknowledge y'all and say hi, but we're not reading y'all comments because the comments we're looking at are the ones on the YouTube channel. So the How to Nerd podcast YouTube is live. We lit. We watching the comments as we go.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Roxy. Please continue.
Everybody. One says, "I love Roxy. Love you too."
Wow, that was
Well,
bad
thank
timing
you.
for me.
You're so
Back
welcome,
to back
Tiffany.
too. Damn.
Oh, love me. Oh, you're welcome.
Okay,
Didn't
Roxy,
know
do you have
that.
anything else to talk about?
Yes,
Jesus.
also, I've been rewatching you. What a smoothie hater! I've never met anybody that
I love smoothies. I've been
I
smoothie every
hate a
day.
good smoothie.
I never said that.
I've been
It just leads into like Brennon not like in Glee like at all.
Literally
Not even a
nothing.
He
smoothie
hates
can make him
fruit and
happy.
yogurt together. He like stop talking about
Finish,
it.
what else you gotta say? Damn it!
So yeah, I've been rewatching Yu Hakusho.
Damn
It
it.
holds up, doesn't it?
Oh my god, yeah, it's so
Mm.
it's from the first episode.
Okay.
It's so great. Like it starts with action. It starts with him dying. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
like-
it does. It does.
Like
Literally.
And he starts off. He wants hands from the jump.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
He even wanted to beat up the kid that he saved.
Yeah.
But it's just like the first episode
And women.
is so women.
Yeah, he's
Like,
like-
are you stupid?
She's like the woman. I remember like a woman walks out and just like, I'm the boss of this dungeon, and the two guys who were like, oh, we can't do this. He's like, I don't care.
give a
You a
shit.
grandma, you a mama, you
You a
whatever.
baby?
You
I'll
don't give a-
beat
you
your
said if you're a
ass.
baby, I will
I
beat
beat
your
your
ass.
ass, bro.
He
I'm
don't
like,
care.
You is not here for.
But
that
it's so
bullshit.
funny just how long these animes are, and when you watch at the end, you don't remember anything that happened at the beginning. It's such a different show by the time it gets to the end. So it's cool rewatching like old shows from the jump and seeing like,
That's
oh,
dope.
I forgot how that started. And yeah,
Yeah.
definitely holds up.
I like to point out a comment that I really enjoyed from
Oh, God.
Super Casual Bloom saying, "Give
Oh,
her
God.
hand a
Shut
giant
up, Super
glove
Casual.
boss from Super Smash Brothers hand." That
I
is
hate him.
hilarious.
I
Thank
hate
you, Super Casual.
The worst.
Shout
He's
out
a
Super
legend. He
Casual.
is a legend in our
Out
Twitch
of all
community.
the I love Roxy's and smoothies are fire, you're gonna see the hand comment.
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
Okay.
Giving them a
I
hand.
slap everybody.
Giving them a
We're
hand.
closer.
Please don't
We're
clap.
closer
Please don't
now.
clap.
Ah,
We don't
ooh.
need that. Thank you.
You'll get
Oh,
clapped. Keep
God.
playing.
All right,
with
guys.
me.
So what I'm nerding out on
What you
is
want,
two-
Brennan?
I got two things. I was gonna say the X-Men '97, so I got two other things.
Mhm.
One of them is the show Shogun.
Hulu. I gotta get on that.
Oh, you haven't seen? Have you seen Shogun?
No.
Yo, guys, when I tell you this is I personally believe that, like, you remember the cultural revolution that came from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
I believe that Shogun is on the level.
Oh, really?
To be able to garner that level of attention, the quality of it. All the best Japanese actors you've ever seen in anything are in this.
Mhm.
And it's like the Western culture meeting Eastern culture with an incredible storyline in the middle between the two. They throw crazy hands. There's crazy like character development. The world building is insane. It really feels like Edo time of Japan. And as well as like English ships showing up, and then there's the religions, the Protestants versus Catholics. It's pretty intense. It's very, very intense. So I highly recommend that. I absolutely love it. The other thing is put a disclaimer is that I just fell into this because a music video popped up on my Instagram, and it made me think. I saw a music video on my Instagram that showed that Michael Jackson was doing his Earth song, where he gets put up on a crane in the middle of the thing, and a fan jumped on the crane. You seen that? And then he grabs the fan and he holds the fan and he still performs the whole fucking song.
That man is crazy.
Crazy talented.
No
Crazy
breaks, no
talented.
nothing. Didn't even stop the song.
Didn't stop the song, just kept singing
Homie's
it.
over there
The homie's going crazy. And Michael Jackson gets him in a death grip. He's like, I'm not gonna let this guy die, but there's hundreds of thousands of people watching this performance, so the show goes on. So that actually took me into a little bit of a rabbit hole on Michael Jackson, which was really interesting. First and foremost, if you have not read the lyrics to Earth Song, like just reading them alone might get you emotional. Like that is an intense song. Like you know what that song sounds like? It's like I'm trying to think. What about a what about us? What about us? Like I don't know how to like. I can't sing.
What are some of those like sad lyrics?
Well, he talks about like dying children. He talks about us killing the earth a lot.
Yeah.
You know, he talks about the different areas that we're doing that, and how we don't care, and how we used to care. You know, it's just like
damn. He
I
read
remember,
us.
No, I'll say this: that song is as relevant then as it is now. Today as it was back then.
Which is sad.
It's really.
That means we're not.
Well, the sad part is you can't understand the lyrics when Michael Jackson sings them. When you listen to the song, you're like, and you be like, what did he just say? And it's just like, children are dying. Like, what? Like, how did you get that from that? You know,
but it's kind of the same. What's that? They don't care about us. The one that we be dancing to.
Yeah.
It's like,
all I'm gonna say is that they don't really care about us. You know,
skinhead, everybody. It's like, yo, he's talking about racism.
Yeah, it is.
And we
black
over
or
there
white.
like, yeah.
This ain't Remember the Time, you know. This ain't Thriller. That's the thing is, so that's what I started to notice.
Yeah.
Is towards the end of his career, Michael Jackson actually his lyrics became very much so in the space of activism. And so then I was like, well, then who wrote it?
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
let's talk about whose heart's really in this. To come and find out that Michael Jackson wrote over 150 songs. He wrote all them songs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he wrote a bunch of other songs. One of the songs he wrote for Blackstreet called Joy. You guys know that song? I wish I could. I want to pull that up really bad, but I don't have a phone.
You sing it? I like when you sing
No, I
it.
want. That's what I want to, but I can't think of the tune. Can somebody help me? Anybody got that song Joy? Joy by Blackstreet. Come on, nobody. Yeah.
The only Joy I know is Kirk Franklin.
And come on, guys. Oh, that's it. She's giving me joy, joy, joy.
Oh, I do know that song. I've heard that song.
You don't know that song? My heart,
son,
she brings me joy. She's bringing me joy.
My dad used to play the
That
shit out
sounds
of
like
Blackstreet. I don't know why.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
a
No, the thing is,
record.
you can hear Michael Jackson in every single song he wrote. There's like a bunch of like old white dudes who were singing his music too. That like I just didn't know who they were, but they're very popular.
Yeah.
So I was going through watching these videos and seeing that, and I was just like, "Yo, Michael Jackson was everywhere." He also wrote a song on multiple Simpsons episodes.
Yeah.
Which I'm just like,
Lisa, it's your birthday.
yeah, the birthday song. Yeah,
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Michael Jackson wrote that.
What?
But he
the
wasn't
body
allowed to sing
language?
it because
Yeah.
of contract. He couldn't sing it, so he wrote the song and he voice acted his character,
Yeah.
but wasn't allowed to sing it.
Yeah.
So they had to get another actor to sing it for him.
Yeah.
God, I hate the
Yeah.
industry.
I looked it up
The
too. I was
business
like,
is
that's
wild.
Michael Jackson, but it wasn't him singing. It was somebody doing an impersonation. Because that's crazy.
Right?
I wrote this and I am voicing the character, but I can't sing
sing
it because of my contract with
Yep.
blah blah blah.
Yeah, he wrote songs with Paul McCartney and Mick Jagger.
And then he bought their.
He bought the whole catalog.
he
He doesn't
bought
have no more.
the
He bought the
catalog.
catalog on some petty shit.
He bought the Beatles catalog, right?
Yeah.
That's
Paul McCartney. That's why they fell
crazy.
off.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
so
I think Paul
funny.
McCartney said something he didn't like. He said, "That's crazy. I own you now."
Yeah. Michael Jackson was petty.
petty.
Very.
as
He wasn't
hell,
Prince petty,
bro.
but he was petty.
Oh, nobody's Prince petty.
Nobody.
Prince
Prince
is wild. Prince is a wild boy, bro.
Your
Their
butt is
beef was real.
mine. Whose butt? Not my butt.
Oh my gosh.
Prince.
All right, guys. So bringing it back, what we're gonna do now is we are gonna talk. I'm so happy my
We're
hand
so
got out of the
close.
way.
I wanted to. So
I hope
bad.
everybody on all the lives saw that I got away from her harassment.
Don't make it
in
like
that moment.
it's a thing.
It is.
It
It's
is.
definitely a thing.
It is a thing.
You're next. But continue.
How's it not a thing when you
So
threaten?
excited.
All right, so thank you. Yeah, Roxy's too much. All right, so what we're talking about today, first of all, a moment of silence. Thank you, guys. That was for Akira Toriyama. This man created the legendary Dragon Ball series. What a legend. That's who we're going to talk about today. And we're going to be talking more specifically about the Dragon Ball series, but we're going to start off, and I'm going to give a little bit of what we call the education segment.
Cool.
So I'm going to more or less read this section to you guys so you can understand what's going on, and then we can start talking about what these things mean to us, to the culture, to the world. That sound good to y'all?
Love it.
Yay. Is it too much?
I don't know why. I just don't know. I don't know. I never know how to take you.
Because he doesn't like happy. I told you. Go ahead. I'm so excited. This is my favorite section. I really do like
Dragon Ball, a beloved Japanese manga series by Akira Toriyama, was serialized in the Weekly Shonen Jump, which is one of the biggest manga releasing places there is, from 1984 to 1995, which I think that's before any of us that are on camera right now.
Yep.
Captivating readers with Goku's journey from childhood to adulthood as he trains in martial arts for quests for the legendary Dragon Balls. For those who don't know, which we have to get context, is the Dragon Balls were 7 balls that you can see on the table right here. Can you pick up one, Roxy? I know you can reach it.
Careful.
I know you can
Please,
reach it. Please don't
careful.
break it.
Please be careful.
So those
Thank you.
7 Dragon Balls, you get them together. You make you bring them all together. You say the phrase, bring out Shinron, the big dragon that's on my shirt, as well as in between those Dragon Balls. And you can have any wish you want within reason, bringing people back to life, unlimited wealth, unlimited power, all that kind of stuff. You can wish all that kind of stuff. It was serialized its serialization partly contributed to the magazine's peak circulation with over 160 million copies sold in Japan and 260 million worldwide. Those numbers are ridiculous.
Yes.
The manga inspired the iconic anime adaptations, which we already know as Dragon Ball, which aired from 1986 to 1989, the sequence of Dragon Ball Z, which aired from 1989 to 1996, GT, which fuck that, and Dragon Ball Super, which aired from,
96.
no, not even putting the year in there because that year did not matter. That year did not
It
matter.
did not happen.
So how you gonna come out the same year as Dragon Ball Z, first and foremost, and then be trash?
It was so bad.
It was so bad. The only thing that came
Trash.
out of that was character design. Like
Facts.
the Super Saiyan 4s were lit.
Yeah.
That's it. And I like, Pan was kind of lit too. But either way, in the sense of how she fought. But that's super trash. But either way, after that, we had Dragon Ball Super, which actually was relatively recently, which came out in 2015 to 2018. And the next iteration of that is called Dragon Ball Diama. How do you say that?
Diama.
It's gonna come out this year, this fall, which I don't know how I feel about. I saw some hands getting thrown and it looks pretty cool, but it's like almost taking a note out of Dragon Ball GT's book where Goku and them are getting our kids again for some reason. They didn't give any context of why that was.
They said they're kind of trying to redo where GT fucked up.
I don't,
That's what they're saying.
well, I wish them the best. Super was okay, to be fully honest to me, but we'll get into all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Other than manga and anime, Dragon Ball has also released a lot of movies, the Tree of Might being the worst outside of the live action. If you haven't rewatched it recently, then just don't look at me like that. I have TV specials and spinoffs. Dragon Ball also made a significant impact in the world of video games with more than 40 titles and software sales exceeding 70 million units as of 2022, which makes it one of the biggest video game franchises of all time. As well as Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle stands out as one of the top grossing anime-based gacha games. What is a gacha game?
That's one of the games that you like play, and it's like pay for play kind of things, like Genshin Impact, where you could like buy swords.
You mean like on
buy-
your phone?
Yeah.
It's a
like,
mobile
on a mobile game.
Oh, I never even
But
heard
it
of this
made
game.
a crazy amount of money.
All right.
Microtransactions.
That's why it's like a
baby.
gacha game.
Yeah,
Got
gotcha,
your money.
bitch.
Got your money. Okay, I get it now. But yeah, that
Well
grossed
played.
that grossed nearly $4 billion.
That's what I'm saying.
$1 billion. They got them.
They got you.
They got him. Had to do it to him. On March 1st, 2024, Akira Toriyama passed away at 68. His death wasn't announced until my birthday. My birthday is March 8th, and that was the day that they announced that Akira Toriyama died. So my birthday did
They
not
said we
matter.
gonna wait.
I was so sad. Like that was a
It's
rough
very
day.
sad
Honestly, I'm
thing.
gonna be honest. That was like my birthday this year was a rough day for me. Because I love Akira Toriyama. His
Mhm.
legacy extends beyond Dragon Ball. First and foremost, like another thing about Akira Toriyama, he was a very secretive man.
Mhm.
He was not a public figure. He
Mhm.
stayed to himself. But whenever he showed up, he'd be rocking an outfit that you see in Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
he
ever
be putting
noticed that.
shit on.
Yeah, he rocked and he was killing it.
Yeah.
He always had a nice fit on. So his extends beyond Dragon Ball, encompassing works like Dr. Slump and Sandland. I have no idea what these are. The latter set to premiere on Disney Plus this
You ever
month.
seen Dr. Slump?
Well, it doesn't come out until later
Well,
this
no,
month.
Dr. Slump is already out. Sandland's the one.
Have you
that's
seen
coming
Dr. Slump?
out. Yeah, well, I've read some of it. The month.
Is it good? Exactly. Like I said,
It's
never heard of
great.
it. So yeah, big deal. Chrono Trigger. What I say? Such as his work on Dragon Quest and Chrono Trigger, his
Mhm.
contributions to entertainment will be fondly remembered by his fans worldwide, 100%. So if we could scroll down a little bit there, Hippie. The next thing we're going to talk about is our reflections. And so I want to ask each one of you guys, this one's actually, to me, it actually feels like a personal question. Like it really
Mhm.
does. I'll start with you, Roxy. What got you into Dragon Ball in the first place?
So Dragon Ball is super duper like near and dear to my heart. Not to sound corny, but like it's the anime that got me into anime.
It has to get through a lot to get to your heart, huh?
Okay. A bitch trying to be, what is it? Vulnerable. Oh wow, I'm trying to be vulnerable here. And heart, where is your heart?
It's your left side, but you're grabbing your titty. That's not your heart.
This side. So near and dear to, I hate y'all so much. Near and dear to my heart. It was the anime that got me into anime. I used to watch it with my little brother. And so like he's the one that was telling me about it. He's like, you gotta watch this show. You gotta watch this show. And I was like, what is this? I don't watch this shit. I don't want to watch nothing you're telling me to watch, child. You don't know what good stuff is.
Child.
And then we started watching it together. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. They fighting and it's sexy men and it's just like, but the storyline is great. The story's great.
You can't help but bring sex into everything.
I have to. Have you seen the characters?
They all have
also,
the same face.
I'm a middle school kid at this point, so it's just like I like how they look. And
they literally all have the same face.
You're lying.
Did you know that? If you take the hair off of
Yes.
Goku and put it on Vegeta, it's the same
they're
character.
still sexy.
Okay.
And so I started watching Dragon Ball Z, but then I went back and watched like Dragon Ball. We went and got the movies, and like I just remember vividly like going to the store and renting the movies with my brother, doing all of this stuff. And I actually like Dragon Ball more than Dragon Ball Z. I feel like there's more story there. Like as much as I love Dragon Ball Z, it's more story in Dragon Ball.
A lot more sexualization in Dragon Ball.
But
too.
it's funnier.
That's what you like. This.
That's not.
It is Goku over here grabbing everybody's genitalia. He walking around like, oh, that's a boy.
But he
that's
also
a girl.
had but he had more personality. You know, Goku in Dragon Ball Z is like, I'm here to fight. I want to fight. Goku in Dragon Ball was a child trying to learn about the world around him. Like that's what that story is about.
True.
Well, I mean,
And
he was
him-
literally an alien that crash landed
Yeah.
and then killed his grandfather.
But then in Dragon Ball Z, he's already there. He already has his powers. He has this. It's more like,
he's raising his children.
yeah, we're just I don't care.
which he's
about
doing a terrible job of.
I don't care about them kids. And so I
Wow.
care about Goku, honestly. So Dragon Ball is my favorite. I got a Kid Goku tattoo. It was more world building for me too in Dragon Ball. I don't know. I just like it better. But it's very near and dear to me. It's something that me and my brother still like talk about. We used to draw characters and stuff like that. So I'm gonna always be a Dragon Ball fan.
All right, thank you,
You're
Cleodor.
very welcome.
Man, first time I ever saw Dragon Ball Z was at a friend's house, and his older brother had the VHS tape. And I believe the episode was when Krillin got stabbed
By who?
by was it one of Frieza's
Feeling me getting
Frieza's
socked out a lot.
transformations where he had a hole through him?
When he killed him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's in the Namek saga. Yeah.
Okay. So that was the very first episode of Dragon Ball Z I ever saw. Like it's my first earliest memory. So I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. Right.
So then I got to figure out how to go find everything back and like, okay, what happened before this? We're watching Toonami. It's a whole thing. And then finally we get to the moment we see the Super Saiyan happen. We see Goku transform, and it's every
Change of
kid
life.
is talking about it. But what was wild for my generation, or I guess our generation, is the fact that we saw all the other transformations. We used to go on the internet and see like Super Saiyan 5.
Yeah,
like, all
Super
these
Saiyan
made
10,
up shit.
Super Saiyan 1000.
Like, what is
It's
this,
getting
bro? Like
wild.
Goku's hair to his ankles.
Yeah,
like, what
it's
is
like,
this?
it's all his hair. Where's the Goku? Yeah.
It was so those things were always funny to me, but I love the fact that with the intro Dragon Ball Z, you see all the fighting, and then the final shot is the lineup of all the characters, and then we see Goku still turn into Super Saiyan. So,
Yeah.
but none of the episodes are showing that yet. You're like, when is it gonna get to that?
Right.
And then it finally did, and I thought that
Oh
was
my
always the
God.
coolest thing. And also seeing Trunks there, and like way before he ever arrived, I was like,
Yeah.
this is such a great.
What is it,
lineup.
Trunks? You know, like
Yeah, man.
This is crazy.
Yeah, man. So that's my earliest memory of DBZ. It's a family favorite for sure, and man, it's really sad to see that guy, having to pass this 68 is and even
Yeah.
Yeah,
he lived a long life, I guess, and for what he's done.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
What
Well,
about you?
My first time, I remember coming home with my brother from, cause I have a twin brother, Alonzo. Shout out to Alonzo.
Shout out Alonzo.
He's delightful.
He's a hoe. So shout out to him either way. But I remember we came home, we got off the bus, we walked into the house, went up into like, I think came inside. And for some reason, I remember being in his bedroom. He had like a little tiny TV, and we just turned on Cartoon Network. Because that's just what we did. And I think this is the very beginning of Toonami. And Dragon Ball Z was one of the original shows on Toonami. And the episode, I'll never forget it, was the episode where Gohan cracked Radix's armor. So he gets
Ooh.
really upset, starts crying, and goes, "Arr!" and then like does that. That was the first thing we saw. We're like, what is this?
Yeah.
Because the thing that people today don't realize is that type of content did not exist for
Yeah,
us at that
no.
time.
Mm.
There was nothing. We had Looney Tunes. We had Huckleberry, like was it?
Huckleberry Hound. and
Yeah,
stuff.
Huckleberry Hound and shit. And
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera, that's what I meant.
Oh,
We
they
had,
was going
we had the Looney
crazy.
Tunes, we had Hanna-Barbera, and then we had like the Transformers, X-Men, Batman, Superman. Like that's what we had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was it. There was nothing in the space of like what anime is, and like these people actually getting after. Like there was nobody throwing hands in the cartoons from us back in the day. So
It's
then
like,
I get on
people be
this.
dying over here.
Yeah,
huh?
and people like there's blood. Like there's not only is there blood, but like why is that guy green? You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
Piccolo was there, and it's like, why is this dude's hair down to his butt?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? And like, and the way they're talking is epic.
Yeah.
You know, like they talking about like, yo, I'm gonna end your family line. And we're like,
Whoa.
what is this? So I remember we were glued to the TV. We couldn't stop talking about it. And I remember we went to school the next day, like, yo, did y'all see that show? We think it was like Dragon something. And then, like a bunch of other people had seen it. And I think it might have been the first episode airing. It was when I first saw it. And we were just like, yo, like it said it was coming on tomorrow. So let's check it out. And so then it became a thing. Like all our friends were like, yo, this show's crazy. And then somebody would print off a picture of Super Saiyan 7. You know what I'm saying? They bring it like, yo, did y'all hear? You know, like, yo, they print it out. They be like, yo, did y'all hear? They'd open up like, yo, look at that hair. Bro, he could destroy a planet. Like it was crazy. So that was my first memories of that. All right, so this next question is a very intense question. I also believe is honestly, what's your favorite character and why do they resonate with you personally? We'll start with Cleodor this time.
Mike says it. Boom. There we go.
Can we drink that now?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, I thought we was gonna toast.
Wait, let's go ahead. Hey, let's do a quick toast. This is toast to
You
Akira
was sipping,
Toriyama.
I was like, he ain't in
And
trouble.
wait, guys, this one is for Akira Toriyama and the season finale of.
Should we pour some out?
No,
That is good carpet.
this is my goddamn. This is mine.
Cheers,
And for our season
cheers,
finale of How to
cheers.
Nerd
Season
podcast.
finale.
Shout out to Janelle and
Cheers.
Cameron in here and Hippie, the producer.
Oh, Lord.
Appreciate y'all.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man, that is delicious. Oh, I'm gonna destroy this.
It's gonna be done.
That
You're gonna be
so
riding hell
good.
away for the rest of a Tuesday.
Yo, I'm gonna put this on this table.
I got it now.
Oh my god. But Cleodor, what you got?
Vegeta has been my favorite forever because he was shit talking out the gate.
And then?
he
And then
we'll get to the end then. I'll get to the
After
end.
you
I
shit
can
talk, what
openly admit
happens?
the end then. I can openly admit the end then. But like the moment he turned on Nappa, right? Blew his homeboy up.
you like
Wild.
that?
No, I hated him for that. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, what?
You
Why?
fake.
You're like, you lame as hell. Like, this is supposed to be your team.
There's only like 4 Saiyans left. Why are you killing one?
So boom, you got him out the way. And then what's another scene that really made me a Vegeta fan? Obviously, when he came back, he came back and transformed to Super Saiyan, right? He gets into the fight with is it 18?
Yeah, gets his
girl.
ass whooped.
Yes, he fights 18, but when he ripped off the other android's arms,
19.
Oh,
bruh,
Was that 19?
I think
Or
it's
t-
19.
Yeah,
'cause
the fat one.
the fat one.
So that was the best moment Vegeta ever had, in my
He
opinion.
put his feet in the android's
yo, that
face
was
and
crazy.
tore his shit
He was just like,
off.
hold on tight.
And then he said, "Do androids like? Do you guys have fear? Like, do y'all feel fear?" And I was like, "This dude is fucking dope. This is the guy." And yeah, that's why Vegeta's my favorite character. Man.
I have a question.
The
What would you
Saiyan
say?
pride thing is
what do-
amazing.
What do you think Vegeta's fighting record is on the show? If you had to guess, just throw some numbers out.
Wins
and losses.
I think he's at. I think he's at like 3 and 8 losses.
Something like that.
Something dumb.
3 and 8 or 3 and 10.
Yeah.
And all those 8 are all more significant than those 3.
Who did
It
he? Who
sucks.
did he actually kill?
That
that
android.
android, he killed
He's
that
he's a droid. He killed Zarbon. He killed.
Zarbon
did kill
was-
Zarbon.
He killed Zarbon.
What
That was
Zarbon
dope.
look like?
He was like a handsome green skin guy. Then he transformed into the big
Alligator one.
alligator thing.
okay,
So he
okay.
killed
I
him.
remember
He
alligator
killed the
face.
purple dude from there. I forgot his name, Pupui or something like that. Same on Namek. He killed 2 people on Namek.
Yep.
And he also technically killed Jace.
Yeah.
Jason Birder.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
Birder,
killed Jace.
because
Yeah.
Goku defeated them, but then he just was like,
He was like, that's enough. We've
he
had
technically
enough.
killed them, but I wouldn't call that a win for Vegeta. to be honest.
Agreed. It's
Yeah,
not.
Vegeta wouldn't have beaten them. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
whoa, come on.
Then why
At
did
that
why,
time- At that time.
why at that time he wouldn't have beaten them? He already got his ass beat by them earlier. The reason Goku had to come and save him from them.
Good
And then
point.
but then they're on the ground after Goku beat him, and Vegeta's like, bitch, like,
What do you do?
bitch.
My
He
other
did.
thing.
The snorts though.
It was the face. It was
Look, I want to like Vegeta. I really do, because I think you're right. The Saiyan pride thing, the shit talk,
Love it.
his energy that he comes with.
You would like
But
it.
I can't help myself. I'm tied to results. It's like I don't like who Tom Brady is, but I like if you ask me who I think the greatest football player of all time is, who I'm like, yo, I want to see greatness continue. I'm with it. Right now, like Patrick Mahomes is the next one.
Yeah.
And I love that. You know what I'm saying? I like the winners.
Yeah.
And Vegeta don't qualify.
It's it's also like the name of his like attacks. I love it was a
Big
Big Bang
Bang.
attack,
Yeah.
and then he has I think his Gallic gun,
Gallic
his
gun.
nuts, and I want to say there's one more, but those two like in
Have
comparison,
never beaten anyone.
But he's
compared to like Kamehameha.
No, I'm just saying though, but I'm just
and
saying though-
Final Flat. I'm like, bro, I don't want
Final Flash is Vegeta, by the way. You're talking about this is a Solar Flare.
Solar Flare. Excuse me. Yeah.
Final Flash Vegeta. Just for the record, though, none of those attacks that you just named, Vegeta used on any of those characters to defeat them.
So what the hell they end up doing?
He just blasts him.
Yeah.
He doesn't,
It
he
always
doesn't do
was
the
the
big,
one hand,
whenever he does
too.
the big power up blast, like curly gun, whatever, it ends up not winning. Or he blows himself up against Majin Buu and then dies for literally nothing.
Damn.
Oh, wait, somebody got a list of
And he
all
has a
the
great
people
design.
that Vegeta won.
Where's
Vegeta
it?
got more than 3. He
You
beat
got Zarbon,
Zarbon,
That's why
Dodoria.
Dodoria is the pink guy.
Kiwi.
Kiwi, whoever that is.
Nappa.
Nappa, Android 19, Semi-Perfect Cell.
But
Hey,
But he's the reason why Cell like beat everybody.
No,
Yeah.
Because he was like, oh, I can beat you. And then he's like, but I want to see your final form.
Yeah, his
so
pride,
he didn't
his
actually beat
pride
him.
screwed him over.
He
but
didn't
that's what
actually
it
beat
is
him.
with
Yeah,
Vegeta.
we gotta
It's
take
always
that
a
out of here.
pride.
Again, another problem with Vegeta.
Kabba?
Kabba is the little Saiyan that they in Dragon Ball Super that didn't know how to turn Super Saiyan.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. A Saiyan that
Metal
couldn't-
Man dude.
he did beat Toppo in Super Toppo, like
In
the
YouTube.
number 2 from that universe, whatever
Who's
that was.
Metal
Bet.
Man dude?
He's the other
1,
guy in that
2,
in the
3,
Tournament of Power
4,
he beat.
5, 6.
What
Yeah,
was
yeah.
his
Okay,
name?
so
Goku
hey,
did the same against him.
Carlin Ray is the one who told us that.
Thanks,
Carlin,
Carlin.
why
Thanks,
don't you go ahead and list all the losses that he has too,
Okay.
or how many times he's been killed?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Has he been killed more than Goku?
No. God,
Okay,
no.
then.
But
So
is
I
he
said I'll
out
give him
here
a
in the trenches like Goku?
Goku
Yeah,
ain't
Goku.
even out here.
Goku. No, Goku isn't. Let's be
Goku
honest.
do not.
Goku always fights the strongest. Goku's fight all those that
It's
list.
his show. Of
Well, I'm just
course
saying
he's gotta
that.
Hey,
fight
baby.
the
Is it called
strongest.
Goku Ball
results is
Z?
results.
Is it called Goku Ball Z or Dragon Ball Z?
Oh my god.
All I'm saying is like I understand that's your favorite character. You're okay with taking L's. Roxy, what's going on with you? Who's your character?
So, okay. Y'all gonna get mad. I have 2. But listen, please. Calm down. You already knew what was coming here. All right. So, my favorite character. Let's go. I'm going side character first.
Vegeta's biggest loss is his hairline. I'm so sorry. Please continue.
Also, I
Yo.
want to add Vegeta's the funniest character.
Is
Like, yeah, Vegeta's one of the funniest. He the insults are funny. The shit talking is
Yeah,
funny.
he's very
Who
funny.
He's
Bulma?
hilarious. Bulma was
Mama was just going
choosing.
for whatever. She's like the strongest. I'll go with number 2, I guess.
Well, Goku was like her little brother, kind of.
No, but also like the original guy she liked.
He was
got
a weenie.
served.
Yeah, but
Yamcha.
Yamcha, when she first met him, he was the strongest.
He was.
He beat Goku's ass.
You right.
He beat Goku's ass.
You right.
He did. That's right.
Yeah, he
I
beat
forgot
Goku's ass,
about
and then
that.
she was just like, "Ooh, it's a man." You
What'd
know?
she say?
She's like, "It's a man." So she pulled up and was like, she had her a
I'm
man.
trying to get.
And then it's like over time, she's like, "He's a
it
boy."
was just funny how she just showed up pregnant. Like they were like, "Here's a baby." It's like,
Vegeta
oh,
was-
you.
and Vegeta was just like,
fucking.
"Hey man, them
You
Earth women,
servant woman.
them
I
Earth
love
women
it.
got the cheeks, bruh."
he's a funny ass character. So my second favorite character is Piccolo. I love Piccolo. Piccolo is about that action. You know,
I can get with Piccolo,
I love a like a villain turned ally. You know what I'm saying?
like
And
Vegeta.
yeah, but I like Piccolo better. Like I just feel like he's a black man. Like Piccolo's a black man. He is
Yeah.
canonically black,
Yeah.
but he's funny. I love his relationship with Gohan, and I just like characters that are like, I don't think I could win, but I'm gonna still fight anyway. Like, you know, eventually it gets to the point where nobody's as strong as Goku and Vegeta. They're God and Ultra Instinct and shit. But him and Krillin still be about that action. That's why I don't like Yamcha, not only because he's a little bitch, but because like he just stopped. He got to the point where he just stopped trying.
Yamcha,
Yeah, he was like, I'm just gonna be in the way.
Yeah.
So, but I always respect Piccolo. He was there. He's about that action, and he's just like a great character.
Yeah.
My number 1, you already know who I'm gonna say. Number 1 is Goku. Goku is I have a tattoo. Like I feel like at this point I have to pick Goku.
You said you're gonna have 2. You just named 3.
huh? Who's the other one?
Didn't you start with Vegeta? Then
No,
go
I
to-
just was giving him his.
Oh,
the
say
Bulma
Piccolo.
thing.
yeah,
Okay,
just
got
a
it.
alley-oop because he was.
So you
struggling.
don't like Bulma? She got titties. You know what I'm saying?
No,
She get what
Bulma's
she wants.
boring.
She's smashing all the DBZ
I
characters.
like her as we would be friends in real life. Me and Bulma would be cool.
But I'm
but
just saying, like,
Is
you
she
would be
rich?
Bulma on the show, except for you're not rich or like a super genius.
I will be. I'm gonna fuck the rich men, but I feel like I do like her character, but she don't fight. Like I'm not watching it to see her talk to her daddy and build shit. Like if that was the show, if we were watching Build-A-Bots, then I would love Bulma. If it was, that, but she don't get enough time. She's way better in Dragon Ball because she's actually
No,
like
she's part of the. She moves.
yeah,
the
she's
story.
helping the plot along. But once they find the shit that finds the Dragon Balls,
She invents the Dragon Radar.
yeah, and once they have that, it's like, okay, Bob Bulma, we don't necessarily need you. You don't have to help us find shit.
I mean, she needed to have Trunks.
Yeah.
What's the character's name that had like a split personality in Dragon Ball?
Mm,
When she was like blonde, when she was like mad,
Oh,
or
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, she was
What's
like a
her
bad
name?
girl. And she's good and bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
she had
yeah,
a split
yeah.
personality. I thought that was a really cool
Which one?
aspect
Yeah,
of that
yeah, she was
character.
cool. She was really cool.
We never see her again, but she was dope.
they had some dope ass characters in Dragon Ball. That's what I'm
Launch.
like.
That was her
Dragon
name,
Ball-
Launch.
Launch. Her name.
Dragon
was Launch.
Ball was fire, but even like Chi Chi, like she doesn't do enough. They don't fight. I'm watching. If I'm watching Dragon Ball, I'm
Hey,
trying.
she
I'm
turned
trying to see
Goten
fun.
Super Saiyan.
That's true, but that's it. Like they didn't give the women enough shit to do. But this is shonen.
Hey man, Akira.
It's a shonen, so I'm not. whatever.
Man, yeah, but Bulma also. Now that I'm thinking about it, she also Vegeta cheated in a lot of ways as far as like powering up because this girl builds the.
Builds the
She
thing.
builds the
turns it-
shit.
Yeah,
She builds
but
it.
that's the same. No, so I actually can't
So
say
you
that
could say-
he's smart. He's like, yo, my girl can do this shit. I'm doing
No,
this shit
he was
at
just
home.
like, he's like, look, I got,
Goku want to leave planet.
it's like he
and
got
leave us
Super
here.
Saiyan
Fuck it, I'll
powers.
build
I
it in
got
the
Super
backyard.
Saiyan dick. You know what I'm saying? That's what he had. He was like, I know what I got that Goku ain't got. Like
Facts.
Chi ain't getting nothing out here. She ain't providing nothing for him except for children.
Except these wonderful children.
Yeah, and Bulma's like, not only am I giving you children, here's a machine that's gonna take you to turn Super Saiyan 4.
Well, it's not
I mean-
Chi-Chi's fault. She don't know how to vent. She know how to yell, and she know how to.
I think she tricks Goku into sex every time. Okay, either way, my favorite
'cause I
character.
don't think-
Wow.
oh wait, I wasn't done. So I like Goku. I feel like he has the best fights. He has the most wins. Yeah, he dies a lot, but if it's not for Goku,
He
we
does
don't
have the most
Dragon.
wins.
Then we don't have Dragon Ball Z. I do feel like I wanted to say this. He is definitely overpowered at this point.
Yeah.
You know, we've gotten to the point where it's like
He's
there's no.
he's dapping up God.
Yeah, it's just like we out here, and I do feel like I don't like the argument of like, oh, I bet he can't be Goku. I bet nobody can be Goku. He
No.
can do. He's past God.
Yeah.
He's
They
ascended.
literally called him an ascended God.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's beating Goku. It is OP, but just nostalgia's sake, it's Goku. So it's gonna be Goku.
Okay.
What about you, Brennan?
My favorite character, as Khleo pointed out, as of this moment, is Beerus.
Really?
Yeah, I love
of
Beerus.
course you love.
I
that
love
makes so-
Beerus. I love
He asked it, and
Beerus.
I hit up his
Yeah.
beard.
Like just the way that Beerus came in, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like his handler is the most powerful person in our universe. And you know what I'm saying? The trainer is like, I love Wiz too, but Wiz don't get
He
down with
don't do
nobody.
it, yeah.
No.
You know, but Beerus came in and was just like, I'm here for the food and for whoever thinks they're the strongest. Remember what he did to Super Saiyan 3 Goku? You know what I'm saying? Like Goku was like, after Goku had fought Zamasu, Goku was just like, yeah, you know, I'm the shit. I fuck up gods. And then Zamasu was like, I mean, Beerus was like, oh, crazy.
word.
Word?
Yeah, like, yeah. Okay, why don't we go to your training planet?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With King Kai's like, King Kai, do not do it, Goku. Goku's like, shut up. I'm Goku. I'm gonna show this nigga what's good. And Beerus put the hands on it. He
His
did the
ass in a
straight
pack.
Roxy on him. He put the hands like just whack, 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 whack. You know what I'm saying?
One more time.
He
I
said
don't know
whack,
why you're
whack,
doing so many
whack,
act
whack.
outs today, and I want to cuss you out, but they're really funny.
You're welcome.
I can't. I'm gonna cuss you out when we get off camera.
Yeah,
go
but
ahead.
point being is that there's nobody in the history of the Dragon Ball universe that embarrassed Goku the way that Beerus did. That means
That's-
embarrassed
yeah,
Goku the way Beerus did.
facts.
Yeah.
Like, and Goku is the god of the show. And like Beerus is like, yo, you're still not on my level. You turn into a god, I'm still beating your ass. Like you have everybody circle up and give you all their power. You ascend to the level of God, and guess what? I'm still beating your
Still
ass.
beating
And then you
his
lose the power of God, but remember, your body remembers the feeling of it, and you fight me. And guess what? I'm still beating your ass. You're gonna pass out, fall through the atmosphere, and then have your baby boy catch you, who couldn't even fight me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I'm still the god of destruction.
True.
Nobody questions that. Shut up.
True.
Of course,
Beerus
you-
is now the measuring stick of what power is in the show.
Yeah.
You know, when he showed up, he's like, this is what power is. And everyone's been reaching to attain him since then. And yet no one has.
Not
When it comes to
yet.
we're looking at Dragon Ball Super, no one has.
Mm.
And so I like Beerus because his attitude, he knows what it is. He does train. You know what I'm saying? Like he sets his boundaries very clearly. He knows what he wants. He gets it.
True.
Always. He always gets what he wants. And he's funny.
Hmm.
Because Beerus be salty sometimes. Like he's like, that's my Bulma. He's like, oh shit. Like, okay.
My
All right,
bad.
you got a left hook, but also you're done.
Yeah.
You know, that was a nice punch.
Yeah. He should have
So-
put his hands on Bulma.
I
No,
always-
he shouldn't put his hands on Bulma. But
man.
he learned. He got Vegeta was like, I can, you know, have a brief moment of power, I suppose.
Mhm.
But I'm also still Vegeta, so I still gotta lose. Because I'm Vegeta.
It's very interesting when you look at how people pick their characters and how it's a reflection of them and their personality.
Oh,
But
100%.
yeah, it's so interesting.
100%.
All right, well, that's actually a good
Yeah.
transition to the next question I had is like, as you guys, we have mentioned a lot that there's a lot. One of the things that makes the Dragon Ball series so special is that there's a lot of character development, a lot of character growth.
Mhm.
Was there any character that you can remember that you just did not F with off jump, and
Ooh.
now you're like, yo, they are great? I can start on this one if you
Mhm.
want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I did not like Krillin.
Really?
I did not like Krillin in the Dragon Ball series. He was annoying to me because he always had a little attitude. He's always trying to like compete with Goku. Never like it was just
Yeah.
he was annoying and like he's a little bald head dude and like I'm gonna say it like yo, it's funny, huh? Yeah, it's funny. But the thing is, when I say little, like he never grew. You know what I'm saying? Like Goku grew up and became an adult and stood next to other adults.
Mhm.
Krillin was still the size of my knee. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole show, everybody
Mhm.
standing up in the Dragon Ball Z. His wife stands next to him. This dude comes up to her nipples. You know what I'm saying? Like it's trash. You got something to say, Roxy?
I just, as a person that,
So like I was
that's
saying,
familiar.
Wow.
You know,
God
so
damn.
I just feel like, as a person that also nerds out on like personality traits and like therapy, I just feel like I'm just saying that's an interesting thing that you love Beerus but don't like Krillin.
Did
I would
I
like to hear
not?
your
Did you? Did
No, no,
you
you're
not let
saying-
me finish? So I
No,
said
no,
he grew
please.
on me because the thing is, over time you realize
Mhm.
is that Krillin is the strongest Earthling to ever exist. Like everybody else has this weird look. Like the only person that can mess with him would be like Tien or Yamcha. Tien has a third eye and literally does nothing but train his entire life.
That's true.
Like Krillin started a family. He got him a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Like he started a police force. You know, and then when it's time to defend the Earth, he's I didn't like the hair either.
Hair, he was terrible.
Yeah, the hair didn't help. But then when it's time to defend the Earth, we need the 10 strongest people from there. There was no question about him, and he even showed up against Goku at his best and showed him, it's like, yo, it's not about strength, it's about the way that you fight. So I was just like, yo, honestly, I hated Krillin because before during Dragon Ball Z, he was the one kick nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just kicks him and he's out. Like Nappa kicked him. The Raccoon kicked him.
The one kick.
He would always get kicked.
He gets that one kick. He's
Yeah.
like, you know, but also gotta realize he's the actual only Earthling that still fights. Like the only person that's actually from Earth that's not of any kind of like alien origin. He's the only one that can actually deal with these people. So mad respect to Krillin. That's mine.
That's
what you got,
great
Roxy?
one. I will go next, but before I do, I would like to read some of these
Here
comments.
we go. I knew this.
How to Nerd podcast said self-hate at its worst. A lot of people felt as though you learned how to love yourself. So Brennon learned how to love himself from Bruce Leroy. There was some other ones. So he's basically Brennon, JK.
Can't nobody spell my name. Let's start with
Brennon,
that.
Brendan, Brennon.
Wait, can we get the Carolyn Ray one? It says speak on it, Brennan.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I was too
busy
in
all caps
reading the one that said low-key thought you would love Krillin. That's from Burgundy Black, and I believe she said that because of the height thing. But I do understand. I feel like Krillin was not great at first. So yeah, he
was a really hard character to like.
He got way better.
The thing is, I'll own the similarities. I think I'm a really hard person to like if you don't really know me. If you don't know me, I think that. But after you get to know me,
you do,
Cleo, even when you do,
I was going next.
Cleo, even when you do, how do you feel?
I was next.
Cleo can save me here. Cleo,
as far as
I'm a likable person, right?
You are a likable person. Once you know you and can accept the dickheadedness of you.
Oh yeah, that part happens.
You're just a dickhead. That's all that is. But he accepts the fact he's a dickhead.
Brennan, you're great.
Well, I have something loaded for Cleo if you ever talk junk to me.
Oh my god,
I'm kind of just waiting. If he says the wrong thing, I got a clip loaded for this brother.
Cleo's always on your side.
Not always.
Okay, 90.
He's normally on the side of truth, to be honest.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay. We lying up here. This is a crazy day. But no, I do agree that Krillin is a character that could grow on a person. I see that. Who was mine? You know what? It might actually be
Piccolo again.
Yeah, how'd you know? Because Piccolo was a villain.
Did you really get to did you watch all of Dragon Ball and see how much of a villain he was?
Oh, he was horrible.
He was evil as fuck.
He was just doing.
He had a whole different name.
And then he
was it a King Piccolo?
Yeah, because then they did the body shit, and then he was like egg. It was just a lot. He wasn't the Piccolo that we know now. It's a completely different character.
Yeah, he's in as hell now.
So yeah, he was definitely villainous. He didn't give a fuck. He was beating ass, killing people, just doing nasty
he actually beat Goku a few times, didn't he? Yeah.
And he wasn't funny. He wasn't likable. He was just like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. So he definitely.
I like that version of Piccolo, to be honest.
Of course you. You be like, I like murder. If they're not murdering this shit,
I like it when people show up, talk their shit, and then back it up. I'm like Vegeta.
He was beating ass. He was beating ass, and because I was such a Goku fan, I was like, I hate this son of a bitch. But then he came around, he started to become an ally. But I feel like sometimes when characters do that, they lose their personality. He still had some of his shit, the stoicness, the like, I'm not finna be tee-hee-heeing with y'all. I'm here to fight. I'm quiet in the back, but if you need me to step up, I'm a fight. So it definitely was Piccolo.
Both great choices from both of you guys. And I'm trying to think, for me, it's like if there was anyone that I did not like at first that I did grow into liking.
You said you didn't like Vegeta at first. When he killed
different though. Different.
Was just that one
like
episode.
I enjoyed that there was another Saiyan, his armor looked up. So I liked him for reasons. I hated the fact that he did that to his homeboy. And then I also knew eventually that they would be.
What about Frieza?
No.
Frieza didn't really
Frieza
change.
was hilarious. Like he came in a racist.
No,
and
Frieza is the funniest character in the show.
monkey.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, monkeys! I'm just like, damn.
Yo.
I will say I don't like that he like teamed up with Goku in his super. I haven't seen the episode, but I did.
Oh yeah, they did. No, he was part of the
I wanna
team.
See that shit.
That's
I-
so
honestly,
weird
I
to
wanna
me.
see
For the
that.
record,
Weird.
For the record, though, Frieza's the only reason that we won
That's gross.
at the end.
We got to be with the man that committed genocide. He killed my people.
Hey,
I'm not
look,
teaming up with you,
if you
bitch.
ever want to feel better about it, then just go watch the Broly movie.
Okay.
Frieza catches like 10 minutes of just straight ass whooping from
Love
Broly.
it. Love it.
Yeah.
Frieza brought Broly there and was just like, here's a problem you guys to deal with. And they're just like, actually, we're gonna go train. Broly, you're just a rage machine. Here's the thing to hit.
Go ahead.
And Frieza was like, yo, you don't want the smoke? And Broly was like, oh, really? And just beat the shit out of him.
I like
Yes.
how we got to see Broly in this new generation. So that
Yeah.
is a great one. So I didn't like the Broly stuff back in the day. We had Bio Broly or some
Yeah, I didn't
weird
like
ass
that. Yeah,
movie.
Mech Broly
That-
or whatever.
What was
Yeah.
it called?
Yeah.
I think was there Mech Broly or
He was like
Metal
Bio.
Broly?
He was green.
Yeah, it was ugly. I
Very
didn't like that.
weird. I didn't like that at all. So I didn't like Broly from way back in the day. I like the kind of story we got with him now.
Yeah.
I'm digging it a lot. And then he has that little fine ass thing with him. What's the girl's name?
He's the fine ass.
the green one?
The little alien girl.
Oh
with him?
man, you mean the girl that is so fine that she can take the
Oh,
most
cool.
monster human being in this show that could destroy universes and calm him down to a regular
Oh,
human
we getting
being.
freaky? All right.
No, I'm just saying this girl. She like,
Broly?
Broly tapped them cheeks one
Broly,
time.
yeah.
Was like, all is well.
I love that.
She was just like, I'll take all that energy.
I want
He was
that.
like,
I
say
like
less.
that. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's get to the freaky stuff.
Do you
Bro,
know what we're talking about?
I don't. I'm gonna
Did you
go
see the
look
Broly
it up.
movie?
Yeah.
You know the
Why you
green
say it like
the green girl. She was part of Frieza's team.
Yeah. No, Broly very much.
And then he
turned
ended up
on.
living. He ended up living
in
with
that
her on the
movie.
planet, like Goku brought him to.
Talk
and
more
he gave
about
him all-
Broly. Do his voice.
Okay,
You know
so
he's an imbecile,
moving
right?
on.
He's just like strong.
That's all you
And-
need.
All right, guys.
I wanna
Who is the
talk.
best
What are you
villain in
talking
Dragon
about?
Ball?
Best villain?
Ooh.
Who's the best villain?
It's not Boo.
Boo's a terrible
I
villain.
hate
He's
Boo,
funny
bro.
though.
I hate when we got to him as a villain. I hated
he
everything
was turning
about it.
people to chocolate.
He was fat, then he was skinny, then he was.
I'm
Oh,
like-
Ozempic.
I'm like-
You
I'm
bet
like-
me on
there's-
Ozempic?
Oh,
You hate
there's
it?
only one
You
version.
hate it? What a hater.
Oh, that's good. Look, I love the design, this jacket, whatever.
That's the version. That's the only version
His-
of Majin Buu
He
that I
looks
like.
great.
Kid
He
Buu.
looks cool.
Kid Buu was a menace.
That's-
Kid Buu
I
was
do
a
like
menace.
Kid Buu. Of course,
He's
I do.
dope like this.
Kid Buu was a menace. That's Kid
You
Buu.
ain't like when he was big, body shamer.
But that's the
Uh,
weird part. It's like, why did for him to be Kid Buu and be that powerful? It didn't even look right.
It
I
didn't.
remember having the toy, and I'm like, this is the guy.
And he was so
He-
angry.
and
And
he
too.
this guy
slapped
came after
Chi-Chi.
Frieza,
Right.
and then Cell,
Yeah.
and then him.
Yeah.
Can't connect with it.
So then who is it?
He should have came before Cell.
I think he should have came before Cell.
I
To
think-
me,
I think you
Cell,
wouldn't have
like
hated him as much.
Frieza is the most epic one, but Cell's the
So who's
best.
your
one.
Cell.
favorite?
Cell.
Same.
You got Cell? I'm gonna take Frieza. And the reason for Frieza is that Frieza. No, well, for the race, the Frieza's funny in that space. But the reason that I think Frieza is the greatest villain in Dragon Ball history is that the whole show could have ended at Frieza, and
Yeah.
nobody would have been disappointed. Number one, number two,
True.
Cell was just a copy of Frieza. If you think about it, like Cell had 3 forms, just like Frieza.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Cell started off, needing like the Cybermen and whatever, just like Frieza had the Ginyu Force to
Had
do
to
it.
suck a
It's
few
the
souls
it's
out.
literally the exact same.
I don't know. That was not. I can't do that more.
I'm gonna say is like I want to take a pause right now, and I'm just gonna go over here. What's up? I want to welcome you
Cell had
guys
to
and
do
say
what?
that if you want to see the actual stream of this, you can go over to our
That's
YouTube
what Cell
channel.
did.
You can go over to our YouTube channel. It's live. You can see it from professional cameras, and we're actually looking at the comments over there. Huh? That's fine.
That's
we're gonna
what
look at your
Cell
comments.
did.
Also, one of my favorite things about this podcast is the faces that Khleo makes.
Who?
Holy shit, bro!
Suck a few.
Like he
souls.
was.
I'm disgusted.
He knew what he did. He knew what he did. He just drops a grenade and just like, I'm not here. What y'all talking about? I didn't do
Like,
that.
What? I'm supposed to do that. That's
So,
so
like I was
funny.
saying, while I was rudely interrupted By something Roxy would normally say.
That's what I'm
Hey.
saying.
Who are you?
Hey,
Who
listen,
are you?
This
when
is
it comes to
This
Cell,
is
like that's
him.
all
I
that
told
happened.
y'all.
He had,
So
to,
listen.
he had to do that to
He's
get.
free.
So
the
you,
next-
your favorite character is one that was sucking souls.
Sucking
He
soul.
had to
Let's go.
suck a
Hey.
few souls.
He
Don't-
sucking souls. The guy sucking souls is your
Hey,
favorite character.
Listen,
Whoa.
when his
Why is
final
that an issue?
form,
Yes
however
or
he had
no?
to get there.
Yes or no question?
If you're gonna put it in that context, no. But no, I enjoy Cell.
What's wrong with him sucking souls?
All right.
Hey, that's
We're
true.
about to get canceled already.
Well,
The final
Oh,
episode, just like
God.
we're done. No,
suck-
so
suck me out.
no,
Yeah,
so mine is
listen.
Frieza because Frieza created the format of the greatest villain, and that format has been repeated again. It got repeated twice in the space of it happened for Cell, and then it happened again for Boo.
It did happen.
It's like transforming to the different forms. We didn't see that. The only person that did a piece of that before that was Vegeta.
Zarbon.
No, I mean, so Vegeta was before Zarbon. So Vegeta turned into the big ape.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like we didn't see that with Radix, you know, so Vegeta did it with the two different forms, took a whole team to beat him. But for me, Frieza is the one that perfected it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Frieza was perfected, and Frieza is the reason that we got a Super Saiyan. You know, it's like
That's
you know,
true.
Cell's the reason we got a Super Saiyan with lightning. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying. It's just like there wasn't anything that was like the Cell saga was epic because you know of like oh yeah, Gohan had to do it with Goku's help as a ghost, and you know there's a lot of drama associated with it. But what did we really achieve during that saga?
Yeah.
You know, like the measure of a villain is what they push the protagonist to, is it not? And
Good
so
point.
for me, the measure of Frieza is that we got Super Saiyan out of Frieza.
I
That's
get
how
it.
dope Frieza was.
I get you.
So that's my argument.
I get
I
you.
love
on
you
that.
so much.
You really were looking at me very loving. I was
because
big.
I was like, Brennan be whatever you just be like, this is how I measure stuff, and I'm gonna measure it throughout. You did say you're like, I need results. So you're like, yeah, I like Frieza because these are results. You just be like, villain was villainous things
You know, I
happening.
like the character.
And I'm just like, they were.
No, but the
I
thing
would
is,
fuck.
he's consistent. But he's
Yeah,
consistent though.
Everybody's
So
consistent with their thing.
I think Cleo's consistent with shit talking because I would say that
You do like shit.
I think that Cell was a way better shit talker than Frieza.
Yeah,
You know, because
he's
Cell was just like
hilarious.
I'm building
Come
y'all
here.
an arena.
Beat my ass.
Bring the video cameras. Bring everything. I'm about to beat everybody's ass in front of all of you because I'm perfect.
Yeah,
And he had a cooler theme.
he
It's-
did. Do the thing.
That
The music.
What's Frieza's thing?
Theme.
I have no idea.
I don't remember it, but I remember it wasn't as good as Cell's.
It's not.
Cell had the best one.
Wait.
Cell had the better character design and the better music.
Yeah.
Like I said, Frieza created the thing, Cell
Mhm.
perfected it. There you go.
What's my thing?
Your thing
Other
is
than fucking, because yes. Why'd I look at you? Continue.
If you're, you know what you're consistent with. If any of the characters looked like they could have been on DragonMoonZ.com,
Yo
Dragon Moon.
Dragon Moonzy.
What does that
X.
mean?
.com xxx.com.
XX. Well,
I can't wait to see if anybody in the chat remembers that.
is that
I don't
that
know what that
freaky
is.
one where they used to post? Oh yeah, I used to look at that.
Don't
Okay.
fist bump me.
That's true.
consistent
That
with
too.
you.
But I like the
If it
fun.
could have been on Dragon
characters.
Moon Z, that's her thing.
Now I remember.
Honestly, I was gonna say that she seems to be tied to the characters that she felt were like the blackest.
That is
Ah.
true.
That's what
and
I was
that's
gonna
why
say.
I like Cell.
That's why you like Cell and Piccolo.
Damn you! I love black. Hey, I love us. Black.
No,
and
you like
sexy.
black penis.
Hey, brother. But nope. All right. So. Really
dap
do.
you up like, yeah, me too. I love that.
I
Like,
thought I was gonna do it so quick you didn't notice, but I did like Cell. He did have that deep Piccolo too. You're right. They had like this deep voice, just how he stood there and was like, "What's up, pussy?" Like you said, I'm building this arena. Come with my ass. I love that.
it was
on
great.
site with him.
Yeah, on site. I love
Yeah.
I love an on site stand on business. And yeah, Cell was sexy.
All right, so
Cell was fine.
I want to speak a little bit
Mhm.
to, and this is a little bit off track for
Little
this, but I just do
tipsy.
want to speak a little bit to the cultural impact of Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh,
sure.
Yes.
And you know, also specifically like how it resonates so much with the Black community is, you know, like because I think it's a good transition. We're talking about her affiliation for Black penises and the characters. And the thing is, it's like Akira. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about Mr. Popo. We ain't gonna talk about Mr. Popo. But the
That's
thing
what
is, like,
it
if we
was.
have to think about it, Akira Toriyama grew up in Japan.
Yeah.
He ain't know no Negroes. But the thing is like the way they, nigga, we had 1 hour to record this podcast.
I thought you weren't gonna see. I thought you were just
You
gonna
stuffing
talk.
your face with food again,
Just gonna talk.
Cleo.
I thought you were gonna switch. Cam
No.
know what it is. Oh, you zoomed in. I
Thank
thought he
you,
was gonna.
Cam. Thank you, Cam. She's like,
He always switches cameras. Damn, come on.
All right,
baby.
so for me, this is an interesting subject matter because on one side, Akira Toriyama probably didn't have any real understanding of the Black community, Black culture, or anything in that space because that's a uniquely American thing, and he's not American at all.
Yeah.
Yet he created this entire universe that resonates with our community so strongly. And the things you realize is that I would argue that he created something that resonates with every type of community strongly. You know, because if you think about like some of the things that have happened, like, you know, when he passed away, like two things I want to bring up to before we get into the Black side of this is that in Mexico, during the time that Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super were coming out, cartel activity would drop like almost to nothing on the days the episodes would come out. All these niggas was watching the show.
Which is crazy.
All these niggas was watching the show. And then number two is that after he passed away, in Mexico City, I believe, a actual spirit bomb where thousands of people showed up and put their hands up and dedicated their energy towards Akira Toriyama to do a spirit bomb for him. And it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
But
you know, and so I just want to point out like that effect that you're having, that these people resonating on that space, but Black people resonated with us differently. Do either one of you want to talk about why your Blackness was activated by Dragon Ball Z, or what resonated towards you?
Oh yeah.
You want to talk,
Yeah,
Miss Strawberry in your fucking mouth?
Put something else. So I definitely will talk on that. I feel like just like the plight of the Saiyans, just like the racism that they dealt with, like literally Frieza being a colonizer. You know what I mean? But also just like how Goku came to Earth and was like, he didn't fit with anybody. He just was always kind of like an outsider and stuff like that. And just that story is the story of being Black, especially like being Black in certain spaces. Like you don't feel like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same pride thing. I feel like Black pride, like that all kind of coincides with each other. But also just like on a very lower superficial level, Black people like action movies, and we always have. Like Black people love kung fu movies.
Yeah,
like old
Jackie
Black
Chan
people,
is one of my favorite people on the planet.
Goodness, yeah, like old Black people
Bruce
love some
Lee.
Bruce Lee,
Yeah,
and
they
some
love
Jackie
Bruce Lee.
Chan, and some like that, and like we've always our culture has always resonated with Asian culture.
Yes,
like forever.
Yes,
and so I think that, and it's an animation, the characters, just like a lot of that just fits within our culture.
Okay, Khleo.
She nailed it when she broke it down like that, man. She brought up how we as a culture have always kind of been attached to, I don't want to say we're attached to violence, but it's like we resonate with it immediately, right? Like there's a whole thing online that was like, why does every Black person know how to play Tekken immediately?
Oh.
It's the same kind of thing. Every Black person knows how to play Tekken because we like to see hands throw. We like to either be throwing the hands or the hands to throw.
I mean, but Tekken is technically a button masher, though.
Hey,
it is.
Are the hands
you can take a chimpanzee and give them a controller. They could throw hands in there.
Okay, all right.
That's how you gonna.
Damn, that was the comparison. Okay,
I told you I like Frieza.
Right? This is the Frieza.
He called us monkey. Oh, clip it. We get him out of here, pal. I've been fucking waiting. I said clip it like we on Twitch. Clip it. He said, "Oh, y'all play Tekken, fucking monkeys." Yo,
did you guys hear about the Canon Zoan stuff? Huh? You want to talk?
Oh God.
Why, Brennon is Frieza. He told us. He told us.
One day y'all gonna listen.
But I think it's that. Those are the things that I think tie us to it, man.
And I couldn't agree more. And the other thing that I wanted to ask,
what's the pig's name from Dragon Ball?
What's the what?
The pig's name from Dragon Ball.
Oolong. Yo, you do look like Oolong.
I'm a pig, a Black woman. Get him out of here. Clip that shit too. I'm a monkey pig. I can't. I've been waiting for evidence of his malfeasance. He is First of all, I didn't even know that was an emoji. Yeah, this is the season finale and the series finale. We're out of here. You two light skinned. We're getting them out of here.
Oh my
you threw him in the alley and you dunked it. We're getting them out of here. We're getting them out of here. I'm sorry, I snort and I have allergies, and my nasal passage causes me to snort when things are entertaining.
Oh my God.
You are racist. And you too.
I didn't say
that's
nothing.
Crazy.
All I said was the pig's name from Dragon Ball.
No, for general reference.
No, he didn't.
That's all I asked.
Shut up. Okay. Shut up.
All right, so the last part of this question I want to bring up, because honestly, I resonate with everything you guys said. I agree with everything you guys said. But if you had to pick one,
Oolong Oolong Haze. Y'all happy? You happy? You happy? Who is that?
Mike Harrison.
Mike
Oolong
Harrison
Haze.
does. Cleo look
Look
like
like
Yajirobe.
Yajirobe.
No, he does.
No.
Is that the fat dude
Yeah,
that cut
exactly.
the tail?
No.
Nah, he don't look like Yajirobe.
No, I hate you. And when I figure out who you look, I swear to God, I'm gonna Photoshop the shit out of y'all.
He
can't wait
got
to
the Yamcha vibes.
Nah.
Who's the
Not Yamcha.
frailest? I mean, he is the frailest.
He's the frailest.
Shut
by
up,
far.
Krillin. Everybody, shut up.
Hey, I destructo
be
just the
Yamcha.
shit out of Oolong.
Now you'll be.
Oh.
Hey, I'm not Oolong.
Oolong get that ass.
Oolong
You can transform
Haze.
into anything.
Oolong Haze, baby. That's it.
And
Thank
Oolong, you
so
know, for the
much.
record, the character of Oolong in Dragon Ball fits you because Oolong was a fucking pervert all the time, and like even like disguised himself as a villain when they really weren't. All he wanted was the cheeks. Remember the whole Oolong saga? He was like a big monster that would go into that village.
Hey,
You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
argue things that are truthful, and I'm not even mad at that.
Oolong Haze, right up in here. How that went full circle, huh?
I'll make it with the T. I'll spin it. I'll spin it.
Oolong. All right, so
Get him
I
out
was
of
gonna
here.
say last thing I have on that subject was, you know, a lot of debates that people get into are in the space of like which characters on Dragon Ball Z are black.
Mhm.
You know, because some of them are like it's the Namekians, it's the Namekians. Some of them are like it's the Saiyans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to ask you guys like, what is the black character or character group in that show? Cleo.
It's split. You got the African Americans and you got the Africans on this one.
Oh shit!
how
Are
I
you
look
really
at
about
it.
to do this?
I think it's like that.
That's
So wait,
crazy.
who's the African Americans?
African Americans are the Namekians.
Why?
Because I feel like with the Saiyans, like we actually have the history actually tied to like what they actually had to go through dealing with Frieza.
So
So
the Namekians are Africans because
no, I said the
you said the
Namekians-
African Americans are the Namekians. Right?
So if they're from the U.S. like the U.S., I'm gonna go with Piccolo's folks.
So wait, the Namekians are African Americans and the Africans are the Saiyans.
Yes,
because they know their history.
bingo.
And then African Americans, the Namekians knew their history. They have a whole planet. They have a whole planet.
So
They got the motherland,
So
technically, yeah.
and it's still there.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean,
we're going.
it lasted longer than it lasted longer than Planet Vegeta.
Diaspora Wars. Diaspora Wars.
What's that mean?
Diaspora, the African diaspora. It's just
Yeah.
saying like all the things deriving from the African culture.
That stuff. Got it. So yeah, one of the two. Like you could switch them up, but that's how I would like to. Put
I
it.
was somebody in the comments said it. I'm definitely going the other way. I felt like the Namekians were Africans and the Saiyans were African Americans because they here. Like just on the not even. I see personality
All
wise
right.
we could get there, but I'm like the Saiyans are physically
Okay.
here, so then they would be. But if we're talking, I don't know. I feel like they both. Who's the Jamaicans? The Jamaicans are the Jamaicans.
Who's Jamaicans?
That's their Jamaicans.
No,
Who's Jamaican?
I would
The
say
Namekians?
The Jamaicans are
that's wild.
It was in the comments. Bruce Leroy asked, "Who are the
So who's the blackest character in Dragon Ball? Just one character.
Piccolo?"
Piccolo.
So the best father.
Yeah, honestly,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah.
'Cause if we really,
Talking stereotypically, I'm just saying
I hate.
the biggest contribution that Piccolo
He's
has
a great
to
father.
the Dragon Ball
Gohan's father.
series is being a great father.
And like,
Gohan's
if
father.
you look at like the actual like statistics and stuff, like people are like, black men aren't in the home. They're in the home. They're just not married to the mothers.
I'm gonna say Vegeta.
Is the blackest
Yes.
because he got that old man hairline?
No. Wow.
'Cause
No.
I
No.
would-
Here's the reason why.
Damn.
Like, just speaking like in like we're playing just to like stereotypes, right?
Mhm.
So in the stereotypical way, it's like a lot of the things that like that Vegeta ends up being is like first and foremost, he is from a culture that he was supposed to be in like African American, like he's supposed to have been a prince or a king, and he still claims that shit, but he has no power to back it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's black as fuck. Number two, he is a father, he knows his son, but he has a very distant relationship with him. You know, he's just like, yeah, you're my son or whatever, but Trunks over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True as well.
you know,
on
he
that
still
one.
shows up, he still supports or whatever, but he's still just like distant ass relationship. And the third thing is he talks the most fucking shit. Just like black people. He always is talking shit all the time. And he's obsessed with having the bigger, flashier, more powerful thing than any of the other niggas on the block. The blackest character, Vegeta. That's my argument.
So my father was very active and in the home.
Me
so
too.
I don't-
Me too.
Same.
So
I said
Piccolo,
I said stereotypes. I was playing stereotypes.
Piccolo just remind me of a black daddy. He just like
How?
rude and like I'm do what the fuck I'm telling you to do. Like he didn't play with Gohan. He'd be like, get the fuck up. Like I feel like that's very black daddy that's a coach.
But he's also really soft spoken for the most part.
He
Like,
don't talk.
he be in the background is quiet. Like Black Dad's loud as hell.
He cut Gohan's
A-
tail off, right?
Yes.
Damn.
A lot of black daddies be chilling. They don't always have to be vocal.
Hey, he blew up the moon for Gohan.
He did.
He lo-
He blew up the
that's
moon
bla-
for Gohan.
That's a black daddy that ride for his stepchild. That ain't his real child, but he
Okay.
loves his stepchild.
I want to know I would love to know why Toriyama chose, because he could have still kept Gohan in his dad's fit. He could have kept him still looking like Goku. Why didn't he keep him with the Piccolo fit?
Well, I think it's because he's because of the choice Gohan made. Like Gohan made the choices. Like
That's his
I
daddy.
learned how to be a man from Piccolo.
From my dad.
So
That's
I'm
wild shit.
gonna always look like my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's honoring him in itself. But to be able to honor an alien that was on this planet that had no reason to do anything and to raise me or do anything, like Piccolo could have just gone and trained himself and gone off on the top of the mountain and meditated, done everything he needed to do. But Piccolo took on the responsibility of not only teaching you Gohan how to fight, but teaching him how to be a man. And so Gohan is like, I'm going to forever honor that, just like what Goku does. Goku still wears, Master Roshi's, stuff until he gets another master that takes him further.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Gohan has not had a master that's taken him further than Piccolo. So Piccolo's robes is what he's still gonna rock.
Because then he went to Saiyan fit, and we don't talk about that at all.
Talk about
Why did
Saiyan.
you? I wasn't gonna bring
We
that
won't
up
talk
today.
about that
how you think
tracksuit either. I hated that
How you think
tracksuit.
Chi like pay, like, did she think she did anything in return for Piccolo?
She was loyal. Man, you ain't seen no green babies popping up. He already dropping eggs. She would have got pregnant. He would have shot the club up. He ain't got control of his semen. I don't think she would have smashed.
First and foremost, you're assuming he has a dick. Like he's
Oh,
a
I
an
know.
Namekian. We have not seen any form
Dragon
of how they do it. I
I
recall,
done seen it.
I recall there being eggs all over the planet. So maybe there's a outside fertilization kind
Nah,
of thing going
He
on.
got
Who knows?
meat. I done seen it.
Listen, either way, back to this. Let's go into like some of our Patreon members gave us some
Piccolo
questions that we're gonna go into.
You talking Piccolo?
So the first one we have is from somebody named Stephanie in our Patreon. Shout out to all our Patreon members. Y'all get additional access to the things that we do. You get to ask us questions. You get the live streams just like this on every single episode as we're shooting it, as well as a bunch of additional content. So please join our Patreon. It's a How to Nerd Podcast Patreon. But straight to the questions. The first one is from Stephanie. Is if you had the Dragon Balls, what would you wish for? Let's go with Roxy.
A censored version of Roxy.
A what?
Well, that's
censored
Roxy. I
version.
mean, that's
A centered?
A censored version.
What's
That would be
that
so
mean?
fun.
What would that look
Just
like?
a censored version of you.
it
It's
would
like
be
on-
intelligent and it would be well spoken. It would be on subject
I
matter.
do all of that stuff. Yeah.
It'd be on time.
It would have clothes
It's
on.
on Whoa. Oh, so you don't like me, but you don't like any of me, Cleo. You like me, but not what I bring to the table. But your wish would still be for me. Did you hear that? Everybody heard it. I touched you as light as I
She
could.
pulled every compliment out of that.
Yeah,
that
I
she could.
did. Cleo,
What would your
for
wish
me.
be?
That's we wish it for each other.
Get the fuck out
Yo!
Get out of here.
Stephanie,
Get
why did you
outta
throw
here.
gasoline on the
Get
fire?
out of here. Hell out of here.
I would wish for a Cleo that just gives me his wallet. Oh, a Cleo that just gave up the cash. Oh, that'd be my favorite. Oh my God. Yep.
That is
Yeah, a real Cleodor. A centered me with you that just gives me money. That'd be great.
so you want a sugar daddy?
We'd
is what
be
you would wish
but
for.
specifically Cleo, because he already got the toys and all the stuff, and I'll go to your house and use all your stuff, and you give me the money, and I wouldn't get no lip. A Cleo with no lip. That's what I want. A little not lip.
All right, so my wish would be for
Shut up. What'd you wish
my
for?
wish would be for the end of climate change. Like,
Nerd, what a loser.
Damn, Roxy.
Fucking nerd.
moving on, Jalene.
Oolong Haze.
Oolong has arrived. You hear the story? There it is. It's Oolong.
I
Haze,
wish
man.
the world could be better.
Jalene
Fucking
said-
loser.
Jalene said, "You having a good time?
Ah.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Ooh.
I am perfectly comfortable with that."
Because he waited. Oh, boy. That's a good wish.
Okay.
Wait, Tien's the strongest. But how is Tien a human?
He said
so
my
like,
head cannon.
so thank you for the super chat. Who that for life, Chris? But I'd also like to point out who that for life, Chris. You're saying that Tien is the strongest human. I have never in my life seen a human with 3 eyes. So if you want to go ahead and break that down for me, how a human has 3 eyes, and let that be a human, then I'm good with that, and I'll accept it. But I also would say that Krillin would give Tien the hands currently in like Dragon Ball Super.
I heard the Tien was a people too. Is he? He's not a people, but he is.
He has
What
3
is it?
eyes and can fly.
But does the third eye blink?
Yes,
It does.
Does it?
I think so.
If it didn't blink, then
somebody
we
look
could
it
say
up.
it's
We
a
need a fact
tattoo.
check.
It's a
Fact check it. This is
You right.
This is damn Thief and the Cobbler all over again.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Y'all see what Ashley said?
What Ashley said?
Thank you, Ashley.
What Ashley said?
Ashley Brantley's on my side. Thank you,
Y'all
Ashley.
bullying Ashley? No, Ashley. No.
So getting on to our other Patreon questions,
Oh.
Julene said, if you guys could meet Akira Toriyama before he passed, what's one question you would ask him? Khleo, that is a good question.
I would have asked him why you keep hoeing Vegeta. Why you keep hoeing Vegeta?
Good question.
Why you keep setting him up for failure like this, man? I'm like, what is like some old school bully you got from your childhood that you were like, you know what? I'm basing it off of him. That's what I would have asked him. Why you keep hoeing Vegeta?
It's a great question.
What's your question?
Oh God. My question would be on the creative end. I'm always interested in just how people write like that.
Yeah.
Like writing manga and arcs and these overarching and then stuff connects later, just like later. I'm like, how do you write that? Like, how do you plot that out? Do you already know what's gonna come? Because you have to be planting some seeds.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested in like the creative process on creating something like that. Like, especially something that look how much stuff we have from this. Like, it's huge. So like, how does your mind work? Like, how do you create something like that?
Okay.
I think that's very interesting.
My question would be, how did you let Dragon Ball GT happen?
Okay.
He would have told you, hey man, welcome to corporate.
Because he didn't
Corporations,
create
He didn't
that,
he didn't work on GT, but he
Yeah.
still like had to let it happen.
I
He had to
mean,
sign off. So for me, I'd be like, my question would be like, how did that happen? Because it happened the year the Dragon Ball Z ended. Like, were you just like, I'm done with it? And they were like, more money. I want to know, like, what was the actual process for you when you said, I don't want to be involved?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how did we get to that?
And then
Yeah.
he came back.
Yeah, he did. And he just was terrible. We're gonna do Super now.
Y'all not gonna ruin my
He did-
legacy like this.
He did a Miyazaki thing. He was like, nah, y'all ain't finna fuck with my stuff. I'm
Real
making the
shit.
boy and the heron.
All right.
Yeah.
So the next question from our Patreon is
Ooh,
from
my
Stephanie. He's
heart.
like, if somebody hasn't seen Dragon Ball Z and we're saying which season should you watch, what season would you tell them to watch? I'll start. I don't think we should do it by seasons, but more so by sagas.
Yep.
Mhm.
So the saga that I would actually recommend watching would be the Saiyan saga. Because without the Saiyan saga, you don't have Vegeta,
Yeah.
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
and then you don't understand anything else. Like none of the rest of the show would make any sense if you don't have the Saiyan saga. So I'd say start off with the beginning, watch the Saiyan saga, and it's great. You know, it's a good time.
Yep. I would have said the Android, but your breakdown of that makes sense. It has to be the Saiyan saga. You
Yeah.
got to start from there. So yeah, go
Yeah,
all the way.
same.
Saiyan.
Same, because I was gonna say freeze, but I'm like, yeah, then I don't. Like
Yeah,
a lot
then you
of
don't
the
get to see Frieza
interactions
killing the
don't-
shit out of
yeah, it
Vegeta.
doesn't really matter.
That might be the worst death in the entire show. He remember holding by the tail by the neck and then just punching him in the back.
He
Just,
was-
you
he-
bitch, you
he
bitch,
was
you
beating
bitch.
his
He was
ass.
like, Remember that, Khleo?
That's your kid.
Yeah.
He had him
You getting
throwing
them
the
back
bed.
shots?
Yeah.
You getting them back shots from
Hey,
Frieza?
come on, I know
Yeah, I'll
you
give you
was
that,
talking
I'll give
shit
you that.
earlier. Now that was good.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Who else got back shots in the show?
No
Cleo?
one. That
Nobody
was
else got back
crazy.
shots.
Bulma did.
Oh.
Okay, all right,
wait,
all
here
right.
you go. Okay.
You just wanted some validation. Okay.
That was great.
Either way, so next
Having a
up
wonderful
from Jolene again. If you could meet one of the characters from the series, who would it be and why? Okay, go ahead, Roxy.
Whoa.
Pretty much the question for Roxy is who would you fuck?
Yes. So if we're asking that question,
Master Roshi. Oolong.
down. Like I feel like he got meat. I feel like he be meeting. I could meet one of the characters. Okay, it wouldn't even be Goku because I don't think Goku is good at having sex. He doesn't know. He really don't know.
My platform is gonna be so demonetized.
I'm trying to.
with y'all,
Oh,
bro.
intercourse. Yeah, hey, it's too late, baby. You was talking about what was it? Swallowing.
Answer the question.
Oh, it would be Vegeta. I feel like Vegeta. Yeah, I feel
Yep.
like Vegeta. Oh, I can cuss now. Vegeta be fucking. Okay, Vegeta be fucking.
All right, thank you so
Can
much.
I finish my? May I finish? Have my time? Vegeta be fucking. If I'm gonna have some sex, I want Saiyan sex. You know what I'm saying? Takes this woman. Like, yeah, you don't need to know my name. What we talking for? So, I'm not keeping the baby.
So
but I would.
you want the disrespectful.
Stop him. Stop him.
Yeah.
Done.
I didn't say. I would put it up for adoption.
Done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it off so I can say what I want to say. I'm not.
Go ahead.
Hey, I ain't keeping that baby. I don't want no Saiyan children. You're gonna be putting my children, putting them like lambs to slaughter. Okay, I'm not keeping that
Thank
baby.
you.
Really
So
shut the whole thing down.
Thank you, man.
So I'm topping off Vegeta.
We had 10,000. We had 10,000 views, and then we just
Oh,
shut
that's
down.
great.
Yeah, it is great, but you killed it.
Hey, they should have came over to the
All right,
YouTube.
Khleo, who you got?
Um,
You can just press the button.
I appreciate your breakdown, which
Thank you.
the Vegeta breakdown was actually legendary. So thank you for saying it in that way.
You're welcome.
The,
I did not.
if you meet any character from the series, who would it be and why? Oh, I would have loved to meet. I would love to meet Bulma because she's rich, she's smart as shit,
That's why you wanted to shut it down.
and yeah,
That's why he said shut down. His thing, like,
Yeah.
I'd like to meet the one with the big titties,
Hell
please.
yeah, blaming me.
yeah, bro, you over here talking about putting. Never mind, dog. Never mind. Hurry up.
He's fertile.
Hurry up.
See, come on. Come on, baby, all part of the plan. So yeah, why would you like to meet
I said, yeah, man. But yeah, Bulma for me. I would like to meet Bulma.
to do what?
Same reasons as you.
Y'all keeping the
Yeah.
you're
yeah.
the villain.
Duh.
He want to clap.
I'd want to meet Piccolo because I feel like Piccolo would be the person that would probably teach me the best way to live life because he's been.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Piccolo's like, I've been an evil motherfucker. I've been like the savior and the watcher over of Earth. I've gone back to my homeland and had to learn who I was and combined with the person there to be able to become like more of my authentic self. I literally created the Dragon Balls, you know? So it was like, for me, I'm like, I think that Piccolo will be the person that be able to change my life the most.
Okay.
And like be able to sit down and have a conversation like, yo, Piccolo is the only person in the show besides Tien that's meditating all the time. You know
That's
what
true.
I'm saying? So it's just like, this is the character that's probably like had the lowest amplitude, but taken that lowest amplitude to the highest levels it can go. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that's where I say I would want to meet Piccolo because Piccolo would be probably the best mentor.
My question with Piccolo is: who did he fuse with?
Nail.
Do
And
we
Kami.
know? And Kami?
Yeah.
So yeah,
So he's got like
so
three people.
So the person,
Mhm.
and then because they were opposed, in the case of like Piccolo wanted to take over the world, Kami wanted to save the world.
Mhm.
Okay.
So like his two sides split because they were so opposed to each other. They split into two people because the Namekians can do that when they're get into a decision they can't make.
Okay.
They can split, and so it's a very painful, terrible situation they have to go through. Piccolo went through that, and so now they're only both half of a person.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
Piccolo only has evil. That's what King Piccolo was.
Right.
And then Kami was only good. That's all they
Mhm.
were. And so they were only a shadow of each other, of themselves, only shadow of the power that they could have. So
Mhm.
then before, I think after the Saiyan saga, Piccolo had to go back up there and say, bro, like these people that's about to pull up, like I can't fight them like this.
Need you.
Yeah, I can't fight them like this. So they rebonded it, and then they did the Namekian saga. And when he was there, Namekians confused. And so Nail was one of the top fighters on Namek,
Yeah.
who also knew all the cultural, all the things,
Mhm.
significance of planet Namek, and he fused with Nail. So there's technically two Namekians in one that just happen to be three at different
It's
times.
like 2.5.
It's two. It's two. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, which one are you talking to?
Oh, which Piccolo does he want?
Yeah. No, like which one? Like if he was talking to Piccolo, which
Oh,
one?
it's like this is Nail, this is Kami
Yeah.
talking, this is Piccolo.
Yeah.
No, but it's like
it's-
now it's just
it's a
it's a combination of all of them. It's just
Yeah,
like
a
right
Steven
now,
universe.
the way that I like to look at it, like a Steven universe. Like the way I like to look at it right now is like, let's say Khleo at 20 years old, plus Khleo at 12 years old, plus Khleo from yesterday is the Khleo that's sitting next to us. It's like your combination of all of those different versions of you
Good point.
that now gives the advice that you have. So I think that's why I say Piccolo, because I'm like, if I only get one conversation or one time to hang out with them, Piccolo is gonna be to drop the most knowledge on me. Be like, yo, bro, like you looking at the whole universe wrong. Blah 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 blah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you over here trying to get back blown
I
out,
was
blow
finna
backs
say.
out. I'm trying to change the world.
No, that's a really good answer. I still stick by my answer. I'm trying to get,
He's just
trying
slide
to
at
talk.
Chi-Chi.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just trying to slide over to Chi-Chi's house.
Oh,
Don't let
he
him.
did,
Don't let
'cause
him.
he
Don't
did
let him
ask
be
if
slick.
Piccolo
Yeah.
slid up in
Don't let him
Chi-Chi.
be slick. He was trying to fix
Chi-Chi
it
or
at Chi-Chi's
Bulma?
house.
I'm gonna say Chi-Chi.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to be
Yo,
like what's that, a Dom King?
No, I just think that Chi-Chi would be more I think Chi-Chi would be more energetic in the bedroom than Bulma.
I could see that.
Chi-Chi was a fighter. Chi-Chi trained her body. That's how she met Goku.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's also, taken the strongest man in the existence of this planet. So I'm like, let's see how we measure. I'm very competitive. Yeah, y'all can have Captain.
So you're smashing Chi-Chi to see how you.
measure against Goku.
That's crazy. This man is crazy.
A whole god that he just
He
called
like,
him. He's
yeah.
a god. And he's like, yeah.
What if she's just like, I don't.
Then I'm like, all right. Well, I'm saying I'd rather lose
A
to
man
Goku
of
than
culture.
I
No,
would
he's
rather.
not.
I would rather lose to Goku than Vegeta.
Oh,
Bulma gonna be like, you ain't got dick even like Vegeta. You gonna be like, shit, he's a loser.
That's. This is getting crazy.
So moving on.
Y'all need to get back on task.
If you could pitch an episode to Toriyama from Stephanie, what would it be? I'll start
Ooh.
this one. If I could pitch an episode to Toriyama, I would pitch an episode where Gohan has to, like, I would redo the episode of Dragon Ball Super with Beast Gohan fighting Goku Ultra Instinct. And they have to fight to be able to see who can be the person that still has contact with the whatever the little blue god's name is. It's like Goku's abusing the relationship with him because you know he just instant transmissions up there and just starts the entire war that almost erased all the universes because Goku's an idiot. So like you know he could do it. Like you know Gohan's like, Dad, you shouldn't have that power anymore. I'm gonna fight you for the ability to do instant transmission. And so I think that fight would be crazy between Beast Gohan and Ultra Instinct Goku because Goku's just gonna be excited to see Beast Gohan and fight him.
True.
And where Gohan's gonna be like, I'm fighting for all of us because Dad, I love you, but you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be fly.
That's my episode.
That'd be fly.
Okay.
What y'all got?
Roxy.
So I got. All right. One thing I did not.
No hentai.
Damn it. Okay. So one
no
thing,
hentai.
Fine. It won't be. Dang. Let me read. Okay. So one thing I did not like. The one thing I always took issue with was the Bulma, Yamcha, Vegeta love triangle because they tried to paint it like, oh, later they were like, why did they break up? It was like Yamcha was cheating on Bulma and all that, and it's like Yamcha
because it wasn't
that.
that great.
It wasn't canonical. Like I felt
ain't nobody cheat on Chi-Chi.
It's not, but like Yamcha was literally scared of women. Like that was one of his personality traits. He was like scared of women in Dragon Ball.
That.
Yeah, he was scared of women in Dragon Ball. And so for him to cheat on Bulma, somebody he's been with since he was like a teenager, it just didn't fit. What happened was Bulma was choosing and she wanted to fuck Vegeta. And so she did. And I was like, I want that to be addressed. Like, let's not act like this is what happened. No, this is what happened. We can show him having a conversation. Hey, I wanted that. I wanted that Saiyan meat. I wanted that Saiyan schlong, if you will. And that's the episode so that we get closure on that. Okay. That's what.
Khleo,
Please.
Please give us something that's
She might have ruined like just the word Saiyan in my head
Saiyan
forever
schlong.
because I'll hear that
Alliteration.
right afterwards now.
Saiyan.
And like Saiyan pride, no.
Saiyan
schlong.
schlong. SS.
Episode I would like to see because they brought in multiverses and all these different things. I want to see a multiverse where Goku's brother is still alive.
Radix.
I want to see Raditz come back.
That'd
Me
be
too.
dope.
I
I
100%
want to
would
see
love that.
Raditz pull up and he was the god over in this spot. So he's
Yeah.
like, oh,
He's a god of destruction or something like that.
Yeah,
that'd be
I
dope.
want to see that.
That's dope.
That would be dope.
Radix is. It's just funny.
like
Like
him.
Radix got done so dirty. It's like every other villain like comes back to life. Or we find him in the afterlife. Radix is just like, yeah, he died. He had like
One and
he had like
done.
2 episodes and he just died.
He's Goku's
And he
brother.
was-
Epic
he
as
was-
shit.
yeah,
That
he
should
was
be
cool.
the one thing that no one's expecting to
Yeah.
see happen. New characters.
He
new
was
characters.
crazy dope. too.
Raditz is here.
Yeah.
That would be fucking
Man,
nuts.
Radix going Super Saiyan is like, oh man, he already has so
He
much
already
hair.
has fucking hair, bro.
Yeah.
I always wonder what
Yeah.
Nappa would look like going Super Saiyan. It was
That
just
is
the goatee.
funny.
Just a blonde
Goatee
goatee.
turn.
Ground.
That is funny. They're like, no, he can't do it. He just can't
It's
do
like,
it.
no, he's
He-
Super Saiyan. You can't see the.
You can't get it up. You can't. All right, so trivia.
Yeah.
We're gonna cue our producer Hippie to come in,
Yeah,
and
well,
she's gonna
Trivia. I love
she's gonna ask us trivia,
Me
see how
too.
we do on this. Stop eating! Damn it! Jesus!
I have low blood sugar.
That's a lie.
Damn.
Is that a lie?
That's crazy.
It is a lie, isn't it?
I'm anemic.
There's so much sugar
Prove
in
it.
that drink you were drinking.
At my veins. That's crazy. I have a big forearm.
Yeah, you do. They lead to your big hands.
Oh God, I could die.
It takes a lot of muscle to move those things.
Thank you, Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay, so I just want to
Yes.
give you guys information about Tien's eye. It says his eye is indeed real and it also blinks. But Akira Toriyama didn't specify if he can see with it or not.
Mm.
Which means that he's not a
Um,
human
it
because
is
there's
not
no
quite
human that has 3
clear.
eyes.
He did mention that beings with third eyes on their forehead are extremely powerful and possess true seeing.
So we don't know if he's a people.
It's messed up that we're saying
Yeah, we
he's not a human just because he has a third eye. He could have had he could have had a third eye.
That's what people were saying.
And
like
I'm gonna
he
say this.
meditated to
Is
get the
Doctor
eye.
Strange human?
That's what I'm saying.
I like to point out that also, even with that third eye, I still think Krillin will give him the hands.
What version?
It's current, like super.
Oh.
super.
Tien keep hitting with the Rockefeller sign.
You mean the thing that doesn't hurt anybody but holds him back?
Yeah, what was that? Who kept hitting with that?
So
Come on, that was epic.
imperfect cell.
That was dope. He
It was
sat
dope.
up there for like 2 hours.
Kinshan! And then he just fell over. And he was like, that's right. You
He
did
could get-
nothing but stall this nigga.
That's sometimes.
And
that's
then
all
he
you
still did
need.
exactly what he needed to do. He stalled him from absorbing 18, which he still did.
But
So he didn't need to do
later-
anything.
Suck that soul. Let's go ahead and
Please,
get to
can you
this
please
trivia
hit me?
question.
Hi,
Oh
y'all.
my
So,
God,
fucking-
Cleo.
We are
What is
going to
happening with
do
Cleo?
5 rounds of trivia for Dragon Ball
Pervert.
Z.
Mhm.
These questions
Freaky.
I got created through AI because I don't know anything about Dragon Ball like that. And so, okay, y'all stop. I'm trying to be serious. So, because I was ignoring whatever was happening there.
Oh my
So,
God.
but because if these aren't difficult enough, blame AI. I don't know, you guys' levels. So, but they
We
will
trust you.
vary in levels. So we'll start with. I'm just going to start with Khleo since he's got the straight face and he's ready for the thing. Janelle is taking score.
Ooh.
I'm giving y'all like 5 seconds at the most. To
So
answer
wait,
this
we just
question.
yell out the answer?
No,
She's
I'm
going
going starting
one
with
by one.
Khleo.
Okay.
You weren't listening.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
wasn't.
doing 5 rounds.
Okay.
Everyone's going to have their own question.
Sorry. Thank you.
Okay. But but
Oh yeah.
and here we
Make this
go.
uncomfortable.
So, Khleo, the original owner of the 4-star Dragon Ball.
Ooh.
Oh boy, from Namek. I don't know his name.
Next.
Here you go.
Didn't get that.
Nope.
Okay.
But what's the answer?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, do y'all know the
Ain't it the
answers?
little one? No. Oh wait, no. We
The
didn't say-
original owner of the 4-star Dragon Ball, Grandpa Gohan.
Yeah, that's the first Dragon Ball we see in Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
Is there a
It was in
Dragon
his
Ball
hat.
on
It was
Young
in-
Gohan's
it
head?
was in his
Yes.
hat.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Yes.
Okay.
Ew.
Roxy, what is the name of the martial arts tournament that takes place 7 years after the defeat of Cell?
The one where Hercule fights, right? The
What is the name?
goddamn
5,
world
4,
tournament?
3,
No, it's not.
2,
It's not the world tournament.
1.
Ooh,
World's
you were so
strongest.
close. World Martial Arts Tournament.
Yeah, that's the one that
Can I
brought us
get half a
Boo. It's the
point?
one that brought us Boo.
Yeah, I was
That's
like, I
when
know
Gohan
it's world
got
something.
this stuff sucked out of him.
She
Mm.
deserve half.
Yeah,
This
give me-
determines whether or not y'all get halvesies on stuff.
She gets a half point.
All right.
That was good. She knew it was
They're
world
all called
something.
the
She
World
said
Martial
world
Arts Tournament.
tournament. So it was martial arts tournament.
Yeah, that's
was
fine.
the other part. Okay. Brennon, what is the name of the technique that Goku uses to defeat Majin Buu in the Buu saga, which involves using energy from living beings across the
Ah,
universe?
come on.
That's easy.
Spirit Bomb.
Boo.
Mm.
Hmm?
Should we give him half a point? It's called the Universal Spirit Bomb or Super Spirit Bomb.
Ooh, half.
Damn.
You said
Yeah.
what's the name of the
I didn't
technique,
know
not
there was
the
differences. I thought it was
specialty
all-
No, but
version.
no,
of-
she
But,
said.
It's still a
but no,
Spirit Bomb.
I
She
explained
said
what the
Buu
specialty
saga.
version
Okay,
is.
whatever,
I
it's
said
fine.
Half
which
point.
involves using it from across the universe. So I
Whatever.
explained the specialty part.
There's a difference on that one.
Shut
we
up, Cleo.
We give him half a point.
Cleo
Okay.
ain't shit.
I don't. Ooh.
If he was in my shoes, he'd be like, I get a full point. I said the Spirit Bomb technique. Whatever.
Nope, thank you.
Go on.
Ooh,
All right, Cleo.
Brennon.
In Dragon Ball Z, who is the creator of the Red Ribbon androids?
Ooh, I know this one. Can I steal it?
Wait.
No.
The red ribbon
half a point.
androids. That's
Five,
from Dragon Ball.
4,
3.
3, 2,
From Z.
One.
Nope. You don't
Doc-
get it. Nope. Brennan said it first. so
I
he
didn't
gets-
know we could ask.
Well, he asked first.
Oh, well, I didn't know that was a
Doc-
So
rule.
for half a point.
Dr. Giro.
Yes.
I
Oh.
was.
Oh,
Let me
we
tell you-
can
Because Jero's
ask to
back.
steal.
Jero goes from that to
I'm
having
allowing
the
to steal.
thing on
Yeah,
his head,
we do.
right?
Look,
I
you
get a
get
quarter of
right
a
now.
point because I said doctor.
So the reason why
Dr.
I didn't let you because first of all we went way over 5 seconds. I
Mhm.
started this out saying these questions were from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
So you were stalling.
I was stalling.
You're stalling.
I was stalling.
Okay.
Damn,
I will
Roxy,
ask to steal now. I'm
what is
stealing.
the name of the planet where Goku trains under King Kai after his death?
Ah, I know it. God damn
5,
it.
4, 3.
I know it
2,
'cause it's the Dragon's
one.
Wings
Anybody
that-
want to
Nothing.
steal?
I know it.
2 seconds to steal.
I'm so
1,
pissed.
2. Brennan.
King Kai's planet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brennan gets
That's
half
not
a
the
point.
full name.
Yeah, it says right. King Kai's planet, or also known as Planet North,
Thank you.
whatever.
What's the other? What's
Yeah,
the
but he's
full?
the North Kai.
I know, but what's the
North
name
Kai's
of the
planet.
actual planet?
North
So
Kai's
it's called
planet.
King Kai's planet is the first answer, also known as Planet North Kaio.
Okay, that's the one I was.
Okay.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Okay,
Shoot,
Brennan,
I'ma
your
steal you
turn.
in your
Mhm.
jaw.
Who is the legendary Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball Z universe according to the series lore?
I mean, that's hard.
You know this.
4,
I don't.
If you don't get it,
Three.
I got it.
Goku.
2, 1.
Mm-mm.
Broly.
No.
Ooh, wait.
Yup.
Wait, can you reread the question?
Okay. No, you should listen the first time. Who is the original legendary Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball Z universe according to the series lore?
It's not bro.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Vegeta.
Yamashi?
Oh, I don't know
Is
that
that
one.
wrong?
That is some
Oh,
shit. That's some
I
didn't know that one. That's new to me.
We have never
that
heard
is
this guy.
extreme difficulty. Yeah, I did some
Yeah.
extreme ones. I did some less.
Of course, I
ones.
got the extreme one.
That's what you get.
Well, that's okay. You've been getting
Yeah.
points off
I was like,
everybody
wait
else.
a minute.
All right, back
Moshi.
to Khleo.
Yes.
What is the name of the martial arts tournament held on Namek during the Namek saga?
World's strongest?
No.
No? No, is it
They
for me?
had
Anybody
one?
else?
Well, these are too hard. I'm gonna have to switch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
On Namek?
No, I like the hard ones.
Okay.
Oh no, I meant the questions. I swear
No,
to God.
you said what you meant.
Um,
Okay, it's called
mhm.
Tenkaichi Budokai.
Budokai.
Budokai, yes.
Oh,
But
That
that
makes
was-
sense.
I thought that was just a game.
So that's
actually
what the game
in
came
there?
from the name- the game.
the tournament.
Yeah,
It's the
from the-
Namekian term for war martial arts.
Yeah.
Son of a-
okay.
Okay.
I should get a quarter of a point then. I don't know the
Hell
goddamn
nah.
language.
Okay.
If you're speaking to
Roxy, what is the name of the technique that Goku uses against Vegeta during their first battle in the Saiyan saga, where he multiplies his body strength and speed?
That's easy. 5,
Kamehameha.
4, 3. She's answered it too. Can I take it?
Yes.
Kaioken.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, it is the KO kid.
Cleo, why aren't you trying to steal? You could have asked first.
He's up. He's already
You're
up.
just over there like, yep.
And
That's
wait,
right. You know the answer.
The comments are saying Broly too. Is that not?
It's Broly.
Is that his?
Like
is
that's
that
his thing.
his other name?
Well,
Legend
Broly
Lewis?
was the same age though. Broly's the same age as all the rest of them. She's saying, remember, like
Oh,
history.
Frieza was looking for the
I said,
historical.
who is the
Super
original,
Saiyan.
yeah.
legend,
Okay.
original
No.
legendary
Yeah.
Super Saiyan?
Yeah.
Original,
according to the series
not just the
lore.
legendary
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
To the lore, not to
we
what
gonna
we
have to
saw.
look him up.
I
Yeah, I know,
never
right?
heard of
This
that
guy.
motherfucker.
Yamashi. Okay.
Fuck is your mouth?
Oshi.
Yamoshi. All right, Brennan. Who is the first character to achieve the Super Saiyan transformation in the Dragon Ball Z movies?
Kaioken.
In the movies.
Oh,
No, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Broly?
1.
Bardock.
First of all, you said the right answer.
I said Broly.
Yes.
Is Broly?
Yeah, I said
It's
it right when she
Broly.
won. I said
In the
Yeah,
Broly.
right.
movies?
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna give him that point,
I
right?
feel
Yeah,
like
that's
he
his
should
point.
get half a point because
What do
he
you
didn't
think?
raise
No, I
his
said
hand.
it. I didn't have to raise my hand. It was mine.
No. Dead ass. Because I always thought it was very interesting that when we
Y'all
see
stop
that
giving
moment
the answers
happen,
before they answer.
when we
in the
see that
comments.
moment happen in the film, like right before Bardock dies, his hair goes
Yeah,
yellow.
but
And I was like,
it
oh
does.
shit, he went
No, you're
Super
right. That
Saiyan.
did happen. But for
Cam
me, I'm
said
just
Cleo.
like listening to the question. I was like, I think it's Broly. Like that's why I hesitated because I was like, my first thought was Goku. So I was just
Yeah.
like, but that's not a movie.
That-
And
I
the
ain't gonna
movie,
lie, a
Broly
lot
was
of
the first
these
time.
are- so where we at?
Damn.
Extreme difficulty.
Hey, I'm
Another
doing all
round of
right. Let's keep
extreme
it going.
You
difficulty.
got it.
Extreme difficulty. Okay. Cleo.
He ain't got it.
Who
your
is the
question.
original owner of the dragon radar that Bulma later inherits?
The original owner? Her daddy? I don't.
That is correct.
I was definitely gonna say her dad. What's her daddy
Dr.
name?
Brief.
Yeah.
Bulma's father.
I say her daddy.
So-
Her daddy?
It's a
Her
point
daddy,
for Cleo.
daddy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yay, I'm on the board.
Yay, Roxy. What is the name of the elder Namekian who creates the Dragon Balls on Namek? Or no, if I'm saying it wrong or right.
It ain't Kami.
The Rick Ross. looking
5,
nigga.
Kami? It's not
Four.
Kami?
3. I'm
Oh,
still
I don't know.
counting.
Who
2,
old?
1.
He's the big fat one. I don't remember his name. though.
Rick Ross.
Okay.
Fat-
Guru.
Guru.
Who the hell is that?
Oh,
Yeah, he's the one who
that
gave.
used to,
He's the one who
the,
tattoo
he
that
did.
day.
He put their hands on their head.
Yeah.
Ross.
Then they grandpa. Yeah, this is grandpa.
Hey,
Ross.
hey,
Shut the hell up.
all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Brennan, what is the name of the technique used by Trunks to defeat Frieza and King Cold upon his arrival on Earth?
I mean, he used his sword.
I was about to say sword
The
slice.
sword, and then he hit him with the
ninjutsu. I don't know.
What'd he do?
He hit him with.
So
Yeah,
the
he did
name of
the-
the technique used by Trunks to defeat Frieza and King Cold is called burning attack.
Oh, I didn't know.
I've
that.
never heard that in my life.
I've never.
He
heard
just
that.
was like,
Look, these niggas in the chat knew it too.
Y'all,
They're like,
y'all
"Burning."
Google
y'all
it?
some super fans.
Nah,
Y'all
they,
do
Yeah.
they
burning
got
attack.
access to Googles.
Burning attack? What's this? That attack? I'm good.
Yeah, you. He said they have access to Google. We got
There's
any
some
more?
quick Googlers. Yes,
Mm.
this is the last round.
Oh damn.
Okay,
Got
so this
one.
should be a little bit easier.
These are worth
I
20
hope-
points each.
Run it.
Well, it would make everything the
No,
same.
I-
All right, Khleo, what is the name of the
Ugh.
technique that Goku uses to
Like
counter Beerus's energy sphere attack during the battle in Dragon Ball Z Battle of
Oh
Gods?
shit. Ultra instinct.
Oh.
I'm gonna read it again.
Incorrect.
Oh, that was your answer.
His
Okay,
answer was incorrect.
Do you know the answer? Because you said it like you know.
No, I just know that he didn't even know. No, he didn't even know his alternate instinct at that point. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
So I didn't know.
I'll say
okay.
Kamehameha. I don't know.
It is technique referred to as God.
God Kamehameha.
Yes.
Wow.
Half point.
Half point.
No, because
didn't-
that would be a quarter point. He was
Yeah.
already taking half point of that, and he didn't say it all the way.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hey, you run the
So,
rules.
I'll take a
This your
quarter point.
game.
Thank you.
You
But yeah,
produce
he'll
it.
take the quarter point. So
It's some bullshit.
I don't know. All right, Roxy.
Yes.
In Dragon Ball Z, Wrath of the Dragon. Are we already off base there?
Yeah, nope, don't
What is the
worry.
name of the warrior who oh God, Jesus. I don't even know how to say this person's name. Yeah, new question. Hold on.
We are he already
These some
won.
tough questions, man.
Yeah.
I thought
know.
the Dragon Ball
Deep.
universe.
Sorry, y'all.
It's like in that one episode on
it
the third
Taipon?
season with the who had a piece
Is
of
it
pie.
Taipon?
I
Huh?
don't know.
Taipon.
No, it was Hiragoto
reading.
something.
You-
All right.
fuck is
Here we go.
Taipon?
I think it's the red dude.
Roxy,
Oh.
what is the full name of the Supreme Kai introduced in Dragon Ball Z, and what is his rank among the other Supreme Kais?
The Supreme Kai. The blue motherfucker with the glasses.
The Mohawk.
Which one is that?
You don't know his name?
Do
Why don't you tell
Hold
us,
on, yeah,
Brennon?
there
I
you
don't
go.
know. either.
I was out
Okay.
having sex. I don't
So,
remember everybody's name.
His name is the Supreme Kai's name is Shin, and he is the Eastern
Which-
Supreme Kai.
what does he look? Which
also
one is
known
that?
as the Grand Supreme Kai.
What's he look like? Who is that? He had a mohawk.
I keep
Yeah,
it a
he had a
buck.
white
Even
mohawk.
though we got like you got Dragon, like we're fans.
Ooh.
If
Little
you
cute
would have
one.
gave us any trivia
Yeah.
just strictly based
remember.
off of like the Cell or
Yeah, go
Freezes,
back to
yeah,
No,
some
no,
I'd be-
no. Go ahead. No, give me my
got
question.
some-
What's my last
I
question?
got,
Come on.
some easy ones. I
If
got
you
some
can't
easy
pick
ones,
the
but
you pick the
they
question.
mad easy though. It's a
No,
bit
give me
too
the
easy.
last
Yeah.
hard one. I want
Hey,
the
that
hard
What
is
is
one.
the full?
easy.
Okay, hold on.
Give me the last hard one.
Oh dang, that
We
was
see
it.
him
So
for
I gotta go
4
back.
episodes.
I'm gonna go back to this one that I can't say this person's name.
No,
so
no, don't do
bear
that. I
with
don't
me.
know
No,
that
do that one. No, go back. Nah, miss.
All right.
You're winning. You're
You
up
can't
by
pass it. I don't
62
care. I already
points.
won, so I just wanted to see what's up.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
guy.
Okay,
This
hold on.
guy.
See how much I can win by.
What is the name
look
of the
at us.
warrior who assists Goku in fending off the Ginyu Force during the battle of planet Namek?
What's the name of this?
The Ginyu Force. Also, that's
What's the name of the warrior who assists Goku in fending off the Ginyu Force during the battle on planet Namek?
Vegeta.
That's correct.
That wasn't easy.
So let's,
Yeah, I'm gonna say Vegeta.
yeah, that wasn't
I would
easy.
like 7 more questions.
so first of all, what do we have here?
Don't read that.
Wait,
Cleo
let's
got
go with the lowest score first.
Cleo
please.
got a gold star.
Lowest score.
He has half a point.
Roxy has half a point.
Cleo has 1 point.
Cleo has 1 whole point.
When?
Brennan has 4 and a quarter.
Brennan has 4 1/4. And you guys,
What do I win?
Nothing.
Nothing. But I
Shut
want
up.
to tell you this. Remember, if you guys that are watching this have watched the other trivia that we did before, it was a 3-way tie. I did decide afterwards to award Brennan half a point
Why?
You guys
because
remember? I remember.
I asked a question about the game that cost the most money to make, and he knew what the game was.
Yeah, I knew
and
what the
he
game
knew
was. I just
part
didn't know the
of
name of
it,
it.
but
I was
he
like, it's an
didn't
outer
know the
space game with
name.
all the universe. I described the whole game. I just didn't know the name of it.
What's the name of it?
Star something. I
Stars,
don't know.
something, star, something. But yeah, it's a crazy game.
But
I've
anyway,
I
Brennan
played
won
it
that
since
one
then,
too.
actually.
There it is.
Sucks for y'all. Sorry.
Brennan's winning trivia.
All right, guys. So
Damn.
we do have some really important announcements that we wanted to get into right now.
Run it.
Is this is the conclusion of How to Nerd podcast season 1.
Season 1.
And the biggest announcement that we're going to start off with is first and foremost. Well, actually, you know what? Why don't you tell us what that announcement is, Mr. Thomas?
Am I allowed to say the one that we saw yesterday?
Well, I mean, see right there, it says we have a season 2. And what's that next thing right under there? We have a season 2. That's the first
Boom.
announcent.
Can I
Oh.
read the last one?
I thought I was going to say
You
the
may
last
read the
one.
last
I
one.
thought I was going to say the last one. Gotcha. To celebrate and to close out season 1 of the How to Nerd podcast, I am very excited to announce the fact that I am now officially a permanent host.
Let's
for the How to Nerd
Hey,
podcast.
what?
We got
I
Cleo
love
Door
it.
in the
I
house.
love it.
What?
Yeah, man. I'm in the building. We're
Let's
locked
go.
in. Brennon, Roxy, Haze, myself. We love doing this, and we're going
We
to
out here.
continue to make some amazing stuff going into
Close your mouth.
season
Uh,
2. It's going to be great. Oh, God.
I'm so. Yeah,
That's
no,
so
we
dope.
should do that. I'm very
Ooh.
excited.
Super dope. We gotta have for the Power Ranger. We gotta have CT in here. But
He's a huge
My
fan.
allergies.
huge fan is that.
Yeah.
All right, and so the last
Our
announcement that we
last
had, the big one is,
announcement.
I know you want to. How you gonna do this? Yeah, I want you to do it creatively. Like you're a creative director.
Okay. We have any?
No.
No. Okay. I shoulda.
What you got? You got anything?
Yeah. Hold on. Can I?
Do it.
Oh my God. I'm so excited for our next announcement at the How to Nerd podcast. We have merch, guys.
Hey.
Yeah.
Merch.
If you
It's
go to
dope.
linkpop.com
Yeah.
/ how to nerd,
Yeah.
you can have shirts.
Yeah.
We don't have them on, but if you go to that
Beginning of season
website,
2, we will.
you will see what they look like.
Okay, you ain't gotta do all that with the titties.
It's in the description below.
Yeah.
So check them out. We have had some How to Nerd merch on before. So if you want to go back and look at some old episodes and run those numbers up so that you can see what the merch looks like. There we
Yeah.
go, baby. Like I did that.
That was good. Good job.
Okay.
All right, guys. So that's what we said. Just to wrap it up again, we will be doing a season 2. The announcement of the timing of that will come soon, as well as Khleo is a permanent host. Welcome to the show, my brother. Unfortunately, Roxy will still be here as well.
Oh!
And then also we have
I'm a
merch
favorite.
on all shapes, sizes, and colors, t-shirts, hoodies, a lot of different
All
things.
right,
It's pretty
Mac.
cool. And also I'd like to point out that it would definitely be unfair to play Roxy in a game of slap boxing.
Let's do it
Um,
right now.
I'm okay. Thank you. So guys, and that's our episode. Thanks
That
for tuning in
is
to How to Nerd podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed today's discussion. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you have any topics that you'd like to discuss in future episodes, please feel free to let us know in the comments below.
Mhm.
We've been your host, Brennon Edwards.
Khleo Thomas.
And Roxy Haze.
And make sure you guys keep your power levels over 9,000. Until next time, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Peace.
Can we get like a quick
Can we
like?
yell?
Can we?
Are we
Yeah,
gonna
can-
power up,
can we
man?
power-
Man, oh my God, my other podcast would hate me.
3,
But we can do it.
2.
3,
I'm gonna move my mic.
2, 1. We did it. I love you, Keenan.
Yay!
I love
My
you,
head
Keenan.
hurts.
I love you, Keenan. I love you, Keenan. That's it.
He gonna slide you.
That's right.
All right, join the Patreon,
Join the-
y'all.
Brennan has
Peace.
small shoulders. I'm reading the comments. Bye, y'all.
Who said I
Bye.
have small shoulders?
Jesus.
Why are you looking at my shoulders, bro?